Yo, what's up, everybody? Speedbone here. How y'all's doing? And today, yep, I will say I ain't no man hater at all, y'alls. I ain't no man hater, but I will discuss about Sims because at least for us, at least for my views, I think they might understand where I came in from point. But generally, we need to discuss about, I will say generally, I will say not alpha males. It's just generally alpha beta males. But I will say for the true meaning what alpha beta males is, right? And even though it's gonna cause a lot of, problem around my views, and it will make like my views, staying to the hotter, but I will discuss it how it generally is. So it's just generally when we in this modern generation, and then even though we got like some guys that generally want to like, you know, simp, I will say for a woman for sure. They always need to do everything for women, like simp for women. And next minute they want to encourage us to like pay up and all that type of stuff, pay them that a lot of these type of emails, and yet they want to generally they want to like make themselves look dumb and stupid, and also generally they are dumb and stupid, but generally when you see that for us true men call them out, they just don't like these type of situation, bro. For real, they don't like it. And the fact like is, even though right now this type of generation ain't great because you got like the Gen Z storm wave off the thing. But it's just like, what is it? It's just like, you got so many of, you know what was it, people like Destiny, also people like Noah. They tried their best to like dox any type of, what is it, any type of men, even though they're not virgins and they're not sim. They are spend time insulting, only straight males. Because generally, what is it? Generally, we rather find, what is it? We rather find a generally like woman that generally do not do these type of things. No cheat. I don't know. They want good relationship, but generally, when it came to like people like, I would say alpha beta males like Destiny, Noah, including like Fresh and Fit, and including more too. I would say, yeah, Wes Watson. Like, I would say they all money cash. You know what money cash mean, y'all? They just there for like money and also their entertainment. But they love to tell us to go for and be men, be men. Of course, yes, we all know, we all know how to become men, all type of things. I know how to become men if no, I can only find love if I find, what is it, some type of woman attracted to me. But but the thing is though, it's kind of like this type of situation here where, what is it, where they got like I hate, sorry, I hate doing it. It's life where they got to like, you gotta like play along and also trust this type of person. You get what I'm saying? So even though like it it's so hard to find a person that you can genuinely trust, but you got to like I would say genuinely stick by you and also remain stick by you because genuinely to like stick by you, but they just only there for the money, bro. And meanwhile, they rather just go find somebody else to like cheat on. And generally, I'm not one of these type of people, bro. I never ever one of these type of people. So that's the thing. But for that, and also I want to ask people around my views, and also what is it like Jamie, like people who's been, even though it's so hard to like find a relationship, but generally right now, I would tell you you have like normies gonna like attack you. It's not just me, and it's not just Reverend Remnant. It's just like these
Hey,
type
what's up,
of
Reborn?
normies really want. Yeah, what's up? It just really like these type of normies wanna come after you because, like generally you're like an independent man. You're nice and also you're respectful. But generally, when it comes to normies, they do not like that one. They rather focus on what is it, the money and the cash, and also what is it, train wreck, marriage wrecker. I will say. So yeah, Revenant. So I was telling my views, like it's so hard to trust people that if you genuinely go in a relationship because what they're gonna do, they rather just like they great higher money, and then they rather just use you, and it's like Jemmy, it's not that great. Where no matter what, if you're woman man, like if you don't like this person, then you don't like this person. That's it. But doesn't mean you need to like drain the money away and go cheat somebody else.
Well, yeah,
It's
like
just
people
with
have their own type that they would rather be with, and then there's also like if you the relation if you're in a relationship with whoever and it's not going well, then you might as well just be honest about it instead of cheating on them or wasting money on someone else. And it's even worse if the person cheating is telling the all right, let me use this as a better let me break it down better. Say a man and woman's in a relationship and the guy cheats on the woman, right? The other let's just say the woman in the relationship with the guy is woman A, but he's cheating with woman B. And he's not telling woman B that he's in a relationship already. So then that makes that basically messes with woman A and woman B because both of them are being lied to. You know what I mean?
exactly that's the thing, bro. Yeah, and that's the thing. And also, Revenant, even though we know how this mainstream media is, and this mainstream media is a strong, I would say like a cult of fan base. Not me and and not yours, but it's generally, the normies will come under and start attacking, us, and they will say like some type of words. Oh, these people are generally like version. Oh, they just truly, angry dudes that generally really want to keep, people relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. How to the point, around this generation, and also even though yeah, it's confirmed too that Ubisoft, like, even though we're discussing about something else, but it's generally like I'll bring one point. of a video game company, and that's it. But I would say for today, it's confirmed. Ubisoft want to like ban, I would say ban straight men around the program.
Well, ban men in general. I mean, they
Yeah,
excluded men
that,
from it.
that
So
that's the thing. Like for I would say for us, even though we don't do nothing wrong, but it's just generally they just like have like this type of disdain of hating straight male, and
well,
also the
yeah, I mean that's what these people try to enforce on other people, especially the younger generation. They try to
yeah,
manipulate them by making it acceptable to hate or exclude, which is still hating, but hate straight white men or straight men in general,
yeah, exactly,
or even people who are religious, specifically Christians.
yeah, exactly,
So they target a certain group of people,
yeah. And it's not
and they try to make it acceptable to have some form of animosity against them while usually trying to promote like women or the LGBT people, especially like trans and all that.
yeah, but I would say this: it's not Christian. It's just Buddhist. It's just Buddhist people too, and spirituality people too. Like
Not really. They usually go after Christians. You rarely, if ever, hear them ever exclude people who are within Buddhism. If
uh
anything, no one really even like mentions them at all, to be honest.
yeah, but I would say yeah, you're right. But I would say it's Jeremy straight man. And for me, if I speak the truth like you do, they 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 will give us like a huge backlash. It's just like Christian faith as well. They generally hate like this type of disdain around straight men. Because the thing is, I would say the true reason. One, even though I'm gonna tell the truth, like one, if we wanna find love of this lady, and also no matter what, if we're gonna be in a relationship for 9 years, that's okay. But when we came to this type of narrative, no, that is not okay, and that is not okay by what is it for like a woman not dating a straight man, and what is it for number two? Then they will try they'll try to be jealous and all these type of stuff where they 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 really want to like normalize saying that it's okay where you can like I even understand, yeah, there's generally cheating around every type of group. Like it's not just man, it's just woman. But it's okay to like cheat and what is it on everybody. But generally I would say it's not okay because for us, even though we speak the truth, even though when you cheat on somebody, then you legit trying to like cause a conflict or a lot of argument and fight. And generally, when it came down to that topic, I think most majority people don't like this type of topic because it's it's to like a point. It's just like getting like ridiculous, and also it's getting like I would say very very pointless, and also like this disrespectful, and also if a person that generally cheat, they should be shamed. And also generally, if I ever like I would say of 4 point like us, I would say if a person cheat, generally for me, I won't like it. Like generally I have to like make make them leave. That's it. And that is not me becoming like, oh he's just a Jimmy nasty or hateful man. No, I just generally don't like, marriage records and all. But I will not put I will not put marriage into it because generally the marriage is not like worth a thing, right? I would say it's just only for like relationship, like for point like this type of you know debate and also ongoing words and still keep it ongoing going words. It's just like you know it shows how much like the West can't even repair it. And also what also too like y'all's not even I would say not you Rev, but I would say the mainstream media. The mainstream media just generally really love to like have these type of situations keep on going, bro. And also, what is it? Trying to exclude this type of side around the history, like for our history, but not at least trying to like add in, both side of history. But it's only got to like stick to one history and one type of nation. But Rev, I will say this. So even though I'm gonna, even though today I'm gonna like generally gonna like play like a video where what is it? Where we discuss things with I would say from me to you, but yeah, like I would say from me to you. So hold on. Um, yeah, I'm trying to like find the video. Hold on. All right.
Found it.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, I'm trying to like find it.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna like. So Jeremy, we're gonna like first react to what is it? Fresh and fit, uh, and tell me by your opinion. What do you think of it? I would say it's about like 5 minutes, but it's just Jeremy. Some guy came to him have like a good opinion, but generally, eh, they don't take it really. So I want you to like personally give your thoughts about it, and then I give my thoughts about it, bro. So so generally, like I would say this. So I would say fit trying to like confront, a lot of these girls about, about relationship and all that type of stuff. Public girls. But the funny thing, they are the one being, hypocrite. And also generally they go try their best to bring them in, and the next minute when the mainstream media and all type of stuff will make, a lot of claims and all that, they go start, having these type of victim mentality. And damn well they like, these type of girls will put you onto the list no matter what. So Rev, I want you to like hear this and tell me about your opinion. What you think of this type of situation. All right, let's go. I'm gonna vote. You're saying that women shouldn't vote? Yeah. Wait, you got kids. Don't you got kids, right? No. Or weren't you the one that was, one of you was dating the project to your mother? Oh, actually, yo, Fresh, where you at? We can have this discussion. Oh, you over there? That was Fresh? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I never get what y'all got going on. Yeah, that's not his, it wasn't his girlfriend. It was a girl he was just banging, but yeah. And brought it to his mother. Yes, he does that all the time. That's the point. Does that all the time. Wait. I thought we were talking about voting. Wait. Yeah, we were talking about voting. Do you not respect your mother? Well, you gotta ask him that. He's over there. Yo. Go ask him that. Can you come here real quick? Wait, bro, he's in the middle of a conversation. Let him finish the conversation, and then he could come talk to you. But anyway, I was talking with them too. And then you could just give us a second, and then when he comes over. Well, granted, I'll be honest with y'all, keep it short and sweet. I don't respect none of the fuck y'all shit y'all. Okay, bro, that's fine. I don't care. That's fine. Cool, we're having a conversation right now, then. Okay, that's cool, bro. I don't respect anything y'all. Okay. Then, okay, cool. I respect y'all. All right. You sound a little triggered, but that's fine. Yeah, definitely do. Anyway, I was having a conversation with them, bro.
I was having a conversation with them. So, okay. Yeah, I had a conversation with them.
Hey, Melina-chan, what's up?
Hi, how are
Hi,
you?
I'm fine. I'm
Someone's
fine.
birthday is tomorrow.
Yes, mine. Thanks.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
Melina-chan.
hey,
Hey,
Melina-chan.
Revenant.
Yeah,
How's
Hey,
it
bro.
how are
going?
you both?
Great, great.
Um,
So,
it's good.
Melina-chan.
Pretty good.
Yeah, Melina-chan.
I'm all right myself.
So generally
That's good.
from my stream, we're talking about, I would say alpha beta males, but they're known as simps, and they always try to like tell us. I would say for us straight men, or never date a woman, all that type of stuff. And generally they claim that they never date a woman, all that, but generally they do they win, but they're just trying to like do the exact same thing, like flex, all that type of stuff. And I say, boy, like, even though, of course, we talk about this type of situation, but why? So what's the point of like bringing, these type of chicks, like these type of OF girl around your stream, and generally they're there for like money, and even though,
Because they're both mutually getting something out of it. They look good because they got pretty women on their shoulders,
yeah,
or in this case, on their podcast, and then the women get clout. So,
yeah,
and then
time,
behind the scenes, they're all sleeping with
Hmm.
each other. So, yeah.
yeah, exactly. So Minicha,
They're all just getting something out of it.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. So I want you to like listen to this, because even though this dude legit came and confront them, look how much they trying to like, you know, what is it, for the points, trying to like respond to this dude.
Okay. Yeah, I had a conversation with them. All right, bro. Well, actually, Fresh is right here if you got something to say now. He was talking some shit about you and whatever, and China girl.
Not dating anyone seriously, bringing them in front of your mother. What? You weren't dating anyone seriously, bringing them in front of your mother, right?
He's trying to.
You were bringing women you weren't dating seriously.
Speak up, bro. Speak up.
You were dating women you were bringing women you weren't dating seriously in front of your mother. Do you not respect her? Because that's weird to bring women who you're not dating seriously in front of your mother. It's my mother. Yeah. Is there a problem? No, I'm just saying, it's weird. That's what I'm saying. To your mother. No, it's not. You know,
You're weird to know intimate
whatever you do
information
with
like
your mom,
this.
bro, we can do with your mom.
Okay,
What I do with mine is what I do with my mom.
You know what? You're
What are
right.
you talking about?
I say it's weird though. I'm like,
To who? To you?
mother.
When I no. Tell me about my school. It's funny.
Okay. And you know what? I misread your relationship with your mother. That's
Why would that matter?
it's just a little weird. It's just antithetical to what your podcast got going on. That's all I'm saying.
Nigga, what I do with my mom is none of your business.
I'm just saying it's a weird message for your podcast. Actually, no. We've talked about he talks about selling the dream to girls all the time, bro. He's been doing this shit for years.
You watch podcasts.
You don't watch the pod, so
I think
what dream are you selling to women?
no. What I'm saying is,
Can I get a water?
I do what I want. No, hold on.
Give it 1 second, ladies, because this is actually hilarious.
Are not on me. Wait, how you did this with your mom? Who?
Why?
Who? Him or me? What do we say on the podcast?
All right. I know you guys. Give it 1 second, ladies. This is hilarious.
That's him, not me. See, you're confusing what he says to what I say. I say I do whatever. Hold on. You're
fresh, you're fit, right?
We're different,
Yeah, we have
right?
different opinions.
So what's your point?
That you have the same podcast. The podcast that one of you say automatically goes to the other person. Not really. We have different viewpoints. But it's the brand.
He's Arabic, I'm black.
We got different opinions, bro.
Yeah, no.
We got
Christian. What's your point?
different views, bro. Wait, 1 second. I'm saying that whatever he says about your both brand applies to you as well because you associate with them. You see this all the time with every other people. You see,
So hold on. Two people that are debating, that are on the same side, can have different opinions?
they can, but I'm saying what he says goes to your parents' opinion or parents' position.
Listen, bro. I don't know who you are. How old are you?
Doesn't matter. I'm 19.
Okay.
Bro.
You got a lot to learn, bro. I'm gonna say this straight up.
I'm saying, how old are you? Bro, I'm 34. You're 19. You're a kid, bro. You're a kid.
Whatever you do with her, it's your business.
You're a kid.
What I do with my mom is my business.
That's
All right?
fine.
The podcast is a different story.
How old are you?
Learn, bro. How old are you?
Bro, I'm 34. You're 19. You're a kid, bro. You're a kid.
What have you with her? Your business.
You're a kid.
What?
See, so he's saying that you're a kid. So what's your thought about that, Reverend Remnant? Generally,
Well, I don't know much about Fresh and Fit, to be honest. The only time I really heard from, actually, the only time I heard from them, well, I'm sorry, the first time I heard of them was when Tommy Sotomayor was on there. After that, I probably I heard stuff of them like here and there, but as far as this is concerned, it sounds like they're trying to use like the numbers game against the guy, where it's like the two guys are there and they're trying to like double team on him and whatnot, and it's
yeah,
like
that's just,
they can pretend and act like, oh, we have different views and whatever. If that was really the case, then they would probably their opinions will be clashing with each other all the time, most likely.
hmm
And usually, if you get along with someone, especially if they're like you two are like if they're like co-host or whatever, then usually they would get along and they would usually have the same opinions on things. I'll use an example, like me and Jim Pachi, like we do the podcast and we're both like, you know, co-hosts basically because we usually get along and usually have like the same opinions, so our that chemistry bounces off from each other. Where
yeah,
with Fresh and Fit, you can tell obviously if they're friends and they usually have the same opinions, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But to go on and lie and make it seem like, oh well, we're different people, we don't have the same opinion, whatever, when you know it's bullshit because
exactly.
so and not even properly answering the guy's question and then going on about his age. Like, I mean, yeah, age matters, but there's people who are older than all three of us, like decades
Yeah,
older than us, and they say dumb shit. They have this uh really terrible takes and their worldview on things, even like something like voting. Like they'll have like the worst like reasons as to why they're gonna vote for this person or whoever. So age doesn't necessarily mean that you're smarter or even like more experienced. There's plenty of people who are like in their like 30s, 40s, and 50s and haven't, some of them probably haven't even left the country or anything like that, or even their state. So
true, true. Cause like I agree, bro. Cause for them, they're always like, what is it? What is it?
I
Now,
don't, and just one more thing before you. I just have one last thing to say about that. I don't even like take these like life coaches, whatever you want to call them, like seriously like that. 'Cause a lot of them are like have or divorce or something that goes on where it's like they don't really have like this perfect, amazing life. Some of them just like go through women every week or so, and they think because they have all this money that their life is great, when it's like, all right, do you have a family, do you have a wife, or are you really
yeah,
successful, or are you just doing something that so happens to make you money, which is try to direct people in a certain direction for their life when it may not work out for everyone, because a lot of
yeah,
them have all these issues going on. They're not perfect by any means, and
yep,
I wouldn't
exactly.
even say like they're even like great like role models for the most part. Some of them, yeah, some of them are. I don't want to generalize all of them, but some of them, from what I heard, even like Jim Pachi even told me before a few weeks ago that Fresh and Fit has done some like sus things in the past, or at
Yeah,
least recently. I don't know, but
like recently,
so
cause I would say
I I just don't trust them. That's all.
yeah, cause generally I'll be real, cause you got like, what is it? Maybe the CEO, like they like, no disrespect. He come to date like, what is it, a woman? And also this woman maybe be pregnant with his baby, and it stays true, like Fresh like got into the relationship with woman, and this woman really love him. And after that, when what is it, when Fresh try like say, oh, it's not true, but generally, which is true though. Like he gone on a date, but and also this woman exposed him. It
Wow.
shows how much he's trying his best to deny the stuff, and even though
Allegations.
yeah, and also it's generally it's generally it's him around a screenshot. Like you know, and I would say it's generally him. Even though when this woman's got a screenshot shot of his contact, and also his detail too. Like the text message and also the phone number.
Yeah.
Legit flirt with the lady and love this type of
I heard
lady.
they also flag channels and flag videos down.
Yeah, it's generally true.
So
They done it too. What is it? Maybe to penguins and all. What's up, Royce?
What's up, guys? How you guys been?
Yeah,
pretty good. What's up,
wait.
Royce?
Good.
Like generally, Royce,
Hey, Royce.
Hey.
yeah, we are discussing about Fresh and Fit. Do you know these people? Like these Alpha Beta Simps?
Yeah. I hate the new Star Wars, the video game Outlaw. It sucks. I'm glad I did not buy that stupid game. It
Oh,
flopped.
yeah, but I'm talking about Fresh and Fit.
Yep.
So, what's your thoughts about them, in your opinion?
My thoughts. Well, these woke need to die. These companies need to learn the hard way that we're gonna keep our money in our wallets and show them we don't need them. They need us. That's how it works and always has been. Shit.
Oh, okay. About
Yeah.
generally, even though even though our topic's gonna be like different, because this topic's different.
Yeah.
Talking
I
about,
heard about Norway. Norway was involved in that funding that game in Dustborn.
Royce.
Yeah.
Do you know Fresh and Fit?
yeah, that's
No. I never
oh,
heard
Oh,
of it.
okay.
so even though I will maybe next week get into the gaming, but
Right.
generally, Royce, if you don't know Fresh and Fit, you should probably check it out. But by the
Yeah.
way, I'm gonna play this video because this is the podcast where they're talking about, what's the video? Oh, should you be jealous? And this guy called Myron explained about women struggling with dating. So I want y'all to like give your thoughts and opinion and tell me about
Okay.
the situation. All right, let's go.
Right.
Your current husband is hilarious. That's hilarious. Some good ass music choices, bro. That's hilarious, bro. Yeah, bro. Bro. I mean, what does the video mean to you? Bro, you turned into me. To me, when you got like a girl out of your league or you dating somebody and she's like, oh, I only date, people that look like this. So, you and your bro got to fuse together just to get with, please these women. It's hard to please these women, but your boy recently passed away. So Frankie Beverly and Mays. Yeah. Recipes. Yeah. That video was a tribute to Frankie Beverly. There. So. WK, man. Okay. You got the other chats there, Bills, and then we'll do girls' questions as well. Yeah. Not ready yet. So girls' questions first. All right, we'll do questions. All right. So, let's see here. Let's see what y'all asked us. Back over there. Good questions. Do you consider yourself jealous? We'll go with the special guest first. Yeah. Are you like jealous type? No, I'm not. I don't get jealous. I use logic to break down anything that correlates to anything that you can think of as far as like jealousy. I can talk things through and have those conversations with my significant other, who that may be, to get over that jealousy. Communication is key. So if I can talk it through with them and they understand, hey, this happened and I didn't like that. Can we not, go on, or can we do something differently, or can we take a different approach? So jealousy is out the picture. I don't get jealous. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, jealousy is a natural emotion, and I think it's needed on some level for people to actually have like, some little tension in between. But is it healthy? No. So personally, I don't really get jealous like that. I get like, I want to say tendencies to be jealous, but I don't act on it.
But generally, Fresh do get jealous. I would say, in my opinion.
So
So,
this is about dating stuff, huh?
mhm,
Relationship and women, huh?
let me
No
show you.
offense. No offense. With all due respect, dating is hard now these days, and my friends and I are single, and I have no girlfriend or relationship in a long time because I had a lot of personal bad issues to deal with. A lot of bad issues in my personal life.
Damn.
Yeah, I
Sorry about
do.
that.
It is sad. And my mom is telling me, "Oh, son, get married, have kids of your own." Blah blah. I'm like, I told my mom, "Whoa, dating is hard. It's not easy." And I went to speed dating like 5 times, and I got confidence to talk to women better and better, and improve on that. You know,
True, 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 true.
true.
So, what's your thought that, Minia-chan?
There's a lot to this to say about Fresh and Fit and channels like them to where I don't know where to start, but I will say that like with Revenant said, and I agree that um channels like Fresh and Fit, like them, not all of them, but just channels like them are untrustworthy. They're hypocrites. Um, they they're not really as confident as they portray to be.
Yeah,
Um,
true, true.
and it shows
Facts.
because they have to, they lead with their pockets, like how much money they have, because otherwise none of those women would be on their streams. They wouldn't have any women if they didn't have any money,
Exactly.
if they didn't have any relevance to them because of how
Based.
popular they became.
Yeah,
And they
based.
spit
That's true.
out this like negative, like they promote terrible, awful advice for the dating scene. Like they may every now and again have good
True.
points, but for the most part, that overshadows them. They they promote just like the worst advice that no one should take. I advise anyone that comes across this, please do not listen to people like Fresh and Fit because they're really just setting you up for failure. Because what they promote is something that doesn't give you longevity. It's only for like when you're young, you're immature, you're just trying to have fun and whatnot. Even though I still feel like that does come at a cost because I do feel like feelings still will get involved. People end up getting hurt,
Hmm.
used.
What
It's
they
not
promote
really.
is just temporary, nothing long
It's
term.
only it's only
Yeah,
temporary,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they know it. They're fully aware of this. They know this. They know that what they speak on and what they promote is not gonna bring them like happiness. It's not gonna. It's very like low vibrational. It's not.
Hmm.
It's very temporary. So
yeah,
they're not gonna get very far with that, but because that's what sells, that's what they feed a cater towards a group of like an audience, whether men and women. They feeding to basically broken hurt people, and that's what makes them money. That what makes them
yeah.
popular, because whether
And
it's positive
Facts.
or negative,
yeah,
good publicity,
true.
I mean publicity is still publicity. So
Yeah,
you
publicity.
know
True.
Fact.
they can't go back at it now, even though there were like Revenant said, and Japashi's right, because they've been exposed for like sus things, like them being low down, which I kind of low key
Yeah, and I
feel like
got,
Yeah.
it
and,
because
and
they
I got,
seem to hate women so much. And
yeah,
then how are you gonna sit here? I know Myra. I forgot the other Oompa Loopa's name, but he's an
Vivo.
idiot because I forgot his name, but he just looks like it, and he's a hypocrite because he got a woman pregnant and
That's
he
true.
actually
And I
wanted the
got,
child, but then because it doesn't fit what he promotes on the channel, he had to dial it back and try to get her to get rid of it, you know.
And I got that video too. So by the way, I'm gonna like do last two of that video, and then I'm gonna do like the Destiny's one, and maybe the I would say I'll do Destiny like one video, and maybe Noah to the next video where he talk about the movies, and then it's gonna be done there. But by the way, it's 12-minute video of Fresh and Fit talking about the views and all, and also it's that's where
Fit, what are you talking about? Because I just came in a little while ago.
so it's generally him like telling his views something, and I want y'all to listen. It's no jokes. Listen.
Hey.
Being humble is the key to your success. And real quick, because I see some idiots in the chat saying, yo, you're not going to be making millions, and yo, these guys are out of touch with reality, or yo, just find millionaires. It's easy, bro. Fucking idiots. What we're saying is find someone that's at your level, if not doing better relative to you. It's amazing that I have to. I give you guys examples from my perspective, right, of people that are doing on my level, if not better than myself, relative to me. If you're making $50K per year, network with the guys that are higher up in the company than yourself. Network with the guys that are where you want to be in the company. Network with guys that are maybe a similar profession, maybe working for another company that are making as much as, if not more than you. Network with people in your situation. When I worked in law enforcement, right, I made sure I had a friend over at the FBI. I made sure I had a friend over at DEA. I made sure I had a friend over at almost every single federal agency. Fuck, I even had a contact over at Fish and fucking Wildlife. Okay? And the reason why is because if I needed something, I'd be able to call them. Yeah. Right? So since I got to dumb it down for some of you retarded niggas in the chat, I'm saying network with people, right, in your level, if not better, doing better, relative to where you are. Okay? So that doesn't mean that you're right McDonald's, I'm telling you how to go out and seek multi-millionaires and become friends with them. That's going to be tough because a lot of times there's going to be a paywall that they won't let you fucking in. And they do that for a reason because they want to serve people in. So what I'm saying is that, of course, not all of you are going to become multimillionaires watching this show. We understand that. But if you can go ahead and increase your income and then increase your net worth, that's a W. Most of you are not going to become multimillionaires, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I want y'all to either fucking become well off doing so or die fucking trying, okay? Make 6 figures. And that's the thing. A lot of y'all have this stupid ass mindset in the chat. Well, yeah, just network with millionaires. That's going to be easy. Or these guys aren't in touch with reality. Motherfucker, we worked regular jobs before we did this shit, okay? I was working a job where I was making $50K per year, worked my way up through the government, got a bunch of respect, was able to network and deal with other people in different agencies, and build a name for myself. And I was able to come to Miami. I was only able to come to Miami and transfer from my field office because I network with people, and I understood that my work speaks for itself. And the only way I'm going to transfer out of fucking Laredo, this hellhole, is I need to become a better agent and do what the fuck I want to do where other offices want me. So what ended up happening was I had a choice. I could have went to Dallas or I could have went to Miami. I ended up going to Miami. And then if I not networked and done the best that I could and not get accepted by my Miami office, y'all would not have fucking Fresh and Fit. So don't sit there and fucking tell me, oh, well, bro, just network with people. Yeah, sounds so easy. Yo, just be meet other millionaires. Meet people that are successful relative to you and use that as a springboard to become even better and then go up the totem pole. That's what we're fucking telling you, man. Are all of you going to become millionaires? All of you can definitely earn 6 figures per year. All of you can definitely get financially free. All of you can definitely become better than where the fuck you're at. Instead of sitting there playing with your fucking titties and your fucking dick. Oh, I don't know when I'm going to be successful. Stop being a fucking bitch. If you're broke, you're fat, you're a loser, it's your fucking stop believing other people. Where the fuck that you're not supposed to, where you're supposed to be, man.
What the hell?
Myron is so emotional.
Damn.
If you live in the fucking United States, you might have to pay to get into it. You might have to pay to get into a mastermind. What I did was to get into the internet world. I went ahead and
free? These chips?
You can take it, but it's we're opening it so people. We actually were opening them so you could try them, like have some. But the other stuff is for team member appreciation. We're gonna open some of those on
Friday.
Are you gonna be here any other days?
Yeah, I'll be here Friday.
Okay, tomorrow I'm gonna see what we got going on. Are you working Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday I have a bar mitzvah. I'm off.
Okay.
I have a bar mitzvah party to go to.
Nice.
Yep. Thank you. So
that's great, Roy. Ryan.
Wow.
Miriam,
Myron.
Myron, whatever his
What?
fucking name is. He's
Exactly.
as much as there are a lot of things I don't agree with him on. That's actually one of the things that he's saying that is actually true. That's
Yeah,
actually
that's
true
true.
what he's saying.
Wow.
True.
If
That
you
guy in that guy in the background, he started to make facts on what the video was telling me. Like, wow, it takes
yeah,
hard work to get bigger
but
money. It's
hold
not
on,
easy.
Rolls,
Sorry.
hold on.
Sorry.
Listen, what he's saying is true. If you want to elevate, you have to surround yourself with people that are successful, that are going to help elevate you and you climb the ladder. And this is one of those times where he's saying something that is true. What he's saying is absolutely true. That's going to help you.
That's true.
That's going to
That's
help
true.
you be
Damn true,
successful.
bro.
What he says about women and shit, again, like he says a lot of dumb shit because, for example,
Yep.
basically, if you carry yourself the way that he says to carry yourself, you're gonna end up with hoes. You're gonna end up with hoes like shallow hoes. Like the women
True.
that he has on there
Yeah.
are and him, they deserve each other. I think I said this. I said this before, like when I was talking to Marina a while back. I don't know, like I don't remember when, but when we were talking about it, if you want a woman that is not like that, if you want a good woman of value, you're not gonna find it doing what they're doing. But at the same time, the kind of women that they have on there are fucking hoes. Those are
That's
hoes.
true.
Those are women. Those are women that their only purpose is to get smashed and then try to milk you for your money. That's all that they're good for.
That's true, bro.
So to me, both the men and both them and the women are both wrong because they're engaging in behavior that's fucking shallow. So you're gonna end up with a shallow partner. But what he's saying about business right there is actually fucking true. That's what you
True,
need to
true.
do. And even though I don't like everything that they say, I think they say a lot of dumb shit. That's one of those things where I can't deny that that's really like it's fucking true. That's what you got to do. So
Exactly.
I kind of understand the
Yeah.
frustration because people say like, oh, just meet millionaires, just surround yourself with millionaires. Of course, they're not gonna fucking do that. But you climb the totem pole, you surround yourself with people who are successful. If you're in a corporate environment, you surround yourself with people that are excelling in the business and you listen and take advice because there's a saying if you hang around 6 millionaires you're gonna 5 millionaires you'll be the six. Whoever you surround yourself with becomes you. If you hang around a bunch of hoes you're gonna become a hoe. If you hang around a bunch of criminals you're likely gonna become a criminal. So
Yeah, that's damn true,
you got to
bro.
surround yourself with the correct people. And, of course, people will be totally hyperbolic and say, like, hey, you have to hang around a bunch of fucking millionaires. Like, where am I finding? Like, that's fucking ass backwards thinking. But
No.
what he's saying at a base level is true, and at least in this regard. But when it
Yeah,
comes to, like, women and stuff, if all you want is hoes, so, like, just hoes and gold diggers, then you can listen to them. But if you want to have, like, a woman that has value, I would suggest you actually look elsewhere because you're not gonna find that with that kind of lifestyle.
true. That's
Yo, Jim Pachi. With all due respect, Jim Pachi, you're starting to make sense. Be careful who you're dating because you have a point. Also, here's another reminder: don't date a porn star either.
True.
Probably not a wise idea.
No, not a wise idea,
No,
bro. Not a wise.
don't date them. They don't care about your feelings. All they care about is your moolah, dineros, money.
No,
but think about
money
it.
the most.
Think
Money.
about it. You're in Miami in a club, and this woman has an OnlyFans and is doing whatever whole behavior. What kind of woman do you think she's gonna be? She's not gonna fucking cook for you. She ain't gonna fucking be a family woman. Like if that's what you want, that's what you'll get. If you want something that's more meaningful, you're not gonna find it like with that lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm gonna resume it, and then I'm gonna move on to the next one. So
Thankfully, I met him. He was wildly successful. He's still killing it to this fucking day. And I was like, yo, I need to network with people like this. And I was able to segue over from the government into the internet world by having someone that was very well versed in marketing and knowing what the fuck he was going to do. And I'm here now, right? So you need to understand that you need to network with people relative to you at your level, if not better, so you can become better. And then, most importantly, when you do become successful, you don't forget about those fucking people that help put you on. All right? Because that's about honor and integrity.
So stop making excuses in the fucking chat, man. A lot of you niggas are brokies, and that's why you have that stupid ass mindset. Well, I'm not gonna become a millionaire, so I'm just gonna fucking keep whacking off to porn and hanging out. No, the fuck, man. I don't care about becoming millionaires. Make 6 figures a year. Make 70K per year. Make better than what the fuck you're doing right now. All of you can self-improve. Incredible, man. W Rant. It's funny because it goes into number 2. Both have a story or excuse why they can.
I will say, even though what he's saying is true, the delivery was very cringe.
Motherfuckers are broke.
Yeah.
Always have an excuse for why you're not where you're supposed to be. Some idiot called in a couple weeks ago on the call-in show. Well, Myron, you guys offer yourself success points to these guys, telling them to buy real estate, telling them to become millionaires. No, everyone's gonna become successful, bro. Blah blah blah. Look, man, there's a phrase: shoot for the moon. If you fail, you'll land on the stars, right?
Yeah.
Always aim high, because if you miss, you're still gonna end up where you want to be anyway. I know that most of y'all are not gonna become multi-millionaires, a billionaire, whatever the fuck it is. I know that. But if I could take a guy that was making 40K per year, make him making 60K per year, or making 80K per year, bring him to 100K per year, bro, that's gonna be a W. That's a win. It's about self-improving relative to you to where you're at. That's what it's about, guys. But a lot of y'all have this defeatist mindset. Well, I'll never be a millionaire, so I'm not even gonna try. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? And then you wonder why no girl wants to go on a date with you. Then you wonder why no one fucking respects you. Then you wonder why you're ostracized by society. Then you wonder why people don't invite you out to do anything. Because you're a fucking loser. And you don't deserve to be invited to shit. You don't deserve to get your fucking dick sucked. You don't deserve to go on dates. Fucking loser. A lot of you guys right now in this chat are making excuses for why you're a brokey, for why you're a loser, for why you're a fat piece of shit. That's why you're whacking off to porn every single fucking day. You need to look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, damn, am I happy with what I see back looking at me? Most of y'all can't say yes. That's the cold reality. You look at the fucking mirror and are not happy with what you see looking back at you, and you don't want to fucking do shit about it. All right? Until you decide, I don't like what I see looking back at me. I'm gonna make a concerted effort to improve. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna make more money. I'm gonna change my fucking mindset. I'm gonna have to stop having this fucking victim, defeatist mindset. You're not a loser because you're not broke because of the color of your skin or your religion or any of that shit. None of that stuff holds you back if you live in the United States, okay? Get the fuck out of here with this defeatist mindset. The only person holding themselves back is fucking you, all right? That's the only person holding themselves back. So I need y'all, look in the mirror. If the answer is no to am I happy with myself, you need to fucking take real effort to change yourself. Stop sitting there and making excuses for where you're supposed to be.
Wow.
Incredible, man.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, what he's saying, I actually agree with. It's true.
That is beyond.
Can I please say something? I have to say this. I find it that it is so funny to me that Myron is so frustrated with his own audience, even though the shit that he promotes, that he himself is in a way pretty much a loser. So you're gonna attract your audience is losers. So I don't know what he's getting frustrated over because of his audience. Like a majority of the people in the chat are like brokies and dusties and stuff like that. But the stuff that you talk about and the shit that you say is gonna attract that type of audience. So I'm losing it on my end, but that's it.
Yeah. Generally, yeah. Cause the fact, like now, for
I
the
just
last,
got fed up with him screaming the whole entire time. It's like, god damn.
Yeah, he's talking to them like a frustrated dad. Like,
Yeah, like I mean, if his advice works and all that,
To be fair,
then his chat wouldn't be getting at him, or he wouldn't feel frustrated with the chat.
So
And yeah, it's not like everything. I mean, to what Jim Pachi was saying, like, yeah, he did say things that are true. He's not entirely wrong, but
yeah, I agree with Myron said. But
he's right in what he's saying, but also when people comment, you gotta understand people comment. I mean, you know this directly. People say stupid ass shit all the time. Like people even people that watch my videos, I'll read a fucking comment and my IQ will drop with how fucking stupid it is. So I don't like it can be very frustrating when you're and again, I don't even like them like that. I'm just saying that I can't blame him for being pissed off like that because you'll say something simple and then people will say, oh well, they'll play fucking retarded semantics instead of just getting the point of what you're saying. That happens all the time. You'll say something and they'll be like, yeah, you should work out and go to the gym. It'll be better for you. And they'll say, oh, well, not all fat people are unhealthy because this study says this, and that's like, motherfucker, you know reality. You're fucking fat. Go to the gym, lose weight, get in shape. You are not one of those people with that fucking genetic disorder. You're arguing semantics. Like people do that shit all the time. So for all we know, the comments could have been a bunch of motherfuckers saying dumbass shit. So again, I get the frustration. I don't agree with everything that he says. I think that he says a lot of dumb shit, like I said before. I think I actually agree with Molina. A lot of the people that follow him are people like they are fucking incels. That's what his audience is because they don't want to be incels, so they watch him thinking they're not going to be incels anymore. But at the same time, I can't blame him for being frustrated because people are fucking dumb and they'll say dumbass shit and they won't pay attention and they'll play fucking word games and mental gymnastics to avoid reality. So in this case, they're saying, oh well, just gotta find millionaires to hang out with instead of just saying, hey, what he's saying is be around people that are more successful than you. And then you got to treat them like little kids because they act like fucking little kids. I'm not, again, I don't like him like that, but I don't necessarily even blame him for being that frustrated with them.
Yeah. So by the way, and this is their last response, and it's about
I want
5
you to
minutes.
play the Destiny video.
All right.
I don't think this guy's gonna be saying anything like. I don't think our response is gonna be any different than what it has been. So.
Okay. All right. So here comes Destiny so much.
So quick to be like.
So that basically Destiny getting the debate by Piers Morgan. So I want you guys to listen to what they say and what's your thoughts about it.
Trump's a felon, he's a bad guy, and all these things. Yeah, and they're like, no, felons should be able to vote and do all these things, unless it's Donald Trump. But George Floyd was apparently an amazing person, so.
Well, George Floyd was brutally murdered by a police officer who was convicted of brutally murdering him, and unfortunately, we saw it all on a cell phone. Otherwise, it would have probably never been reported. I can see you shaking your head there,
Destiny was laughing about it.
Yeah, this happens all the time. Whenever you debate conservatives, I mean, it's happened here. I've seen it happen in other places. It'll be like, here's the standards for Republican lawmakers, and then they'll point to like people on Twitter on the other side. Like, well, what about that person? Well, I don't remember voting for George Floyd for president or nominating him for president. The idea that that's your basis of comparison, like, oh, you've got a problem with Donald Trump. Well, what about George Floyd? It's just such a hilariously telling, I think, example.
Well, let me ask you a difficult question.
Well, he was also a criminal that overdose, but that's another situation.
Can I intervene real quick about what he said about Trump and George Floyd? Well, people like to bring up Trump and his records and all that, and also the trial that he was going through, which conveniently the judge has said that they'll resume it after the election, basically. So. And the reason why George Floyd was being brought up is because George Floyd has a criminal record, a very long criminal record for some heinous shit that he did that a lot of people like to ignore, but then like to get at Trump for shit that most of it has not been proven true. And on top of that, what's currently happening is they're still going through the court case with George Floyd. He was already committed of the crimes that he committed.
Yeah.
But they treat him like a martyr. I mean, this guy had a statue made after he died.
See, that's so disgusting, the double standard that I'm fucking tired of. Trump this, Trump that, Trump this. Like, shut up. George Floyd was a criminal.
Yeah, he was.
That's true, bro.
People may not like it, but he was a piece of shit, and he didn't change. People trying to make it seem like he was gonna change his life around. I mean, that was not the case, obviously, considering what he really died from, and the fact that he was stopped by police yet again for obvious reasons, and that the other examples when you bring up say other people like Hillary Clinton and her shady past, and then it's like that saying, but what about Trump? What about Trump? That's what leftists usually say. So that's why George Floyd was being brought up. But of course, this dumbass Destiny, who really has no business debating anyone about politics.
That's
But
true.
you know, I mean, to me, it looks like he's just there to be like the punching bag,
about anything.
Yeah,
He's a
bro.
fucking idiot.
Anything.
yeah, like
Anything.
the definition of a cuck, really.
He is. He's actually a cuck. He really
Exactly,
is
a cuck.
actually literally a cuck
Yeah.
himself.
Exactly. Full on cock, bro.
Like, I was gonna say something crazy. I had stop. Destiny got no right to talk about anybody.
Exactly.
No, not at all.
True. And we're gonna play the video. So
I mean, close to being nominated for president of the Democratic Party. I don't understand what the comparison is for.
It's just funny to have different standards. You're like, this is fine, but this isn't fine. That's the whole point of that. You don't need to read that deeply into it. It's not that big a deal.
It's funny to have different. Do you have different standards for different people? Isn't that the point, to have different standards for different people? Like,
yeah.
The point is,
I know,
more
once again, that's a joke.
They uplift George Floyd. They put him on murals. They have tattoos. People have tattoos of George Floyd. They uplift him as this amazing, heroic individual. And the point that she's making is less about George Floyd being president. It's the way that they degrade Donald Trump. Because yes, it is not a glorious thing that we have a presidential candidate who has felonies on his hands. But what is more, her point that she's making here is that they are degrading him, making it seem like he's this awful person, like he is the worst person to ever walk this earth. But then George Floyd, who has this terrible rap sheet, he is uplifted to the heavens by the left. So it's not about him being president.
Well, let's not.
It's just so stupid. I'm
That's
sorry.
what I said.
My mom to death. She's one of the best people in the world. She would make a horrible president. Okay, if my mom was auditioning to be my mom, I would be number one her supporter. If my mom was auditioning for president, I'd be her biggest hater on the internet. Like, obviously, you have different standards for different people. This is such an insane point. Why would you even try to defend this? At least let her dance.
And
away
also,
gracefully,
the entire
like,
point is the left has different standards for everything except for Donald Trump. That's the whole point. Anything he does is horrible, but if anyone other,
well, let's talk about. I tell you what. Let's talk about
who's speaking right now.
Different standards.
Outside of Pierce Morgan. When was Destiny Pierce Morgan? I want to know who the woman is.
Isn't it God, she's from Fox, right? What's her name? Fucking God damn it, what was her name again? I can't remember her name, to be honest. I'm pretty sure she's from Fox. Like on Fox News or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The blonde hair lady, right?
Yeah, the blonde hair lady.
Yeah, I can't remember her name. Not Lauren.
You mean Tammy Lauren?
No,
Lauren?
no, not her.
No, I don't
no,
think
not
it's
her.
Tammy Lauren. Somebody else.
Okay.
I think it starts with an L. Aren't you gonna get starts with an L?
It's Lauren. I don't know what. I'm just trying to remember. You said a blonde lady, right?
Yeah.
Fox? Oh, I know who she is. She's like the one that smokes the radical left. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. The long-haired blonde lady.
Let me look
I
up
don't remember her name. Tammy Lauren?
That's not Tammy Lauren.
No.
Tommy? No. Shit, I'm trying to remember. God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But by the way, I'll continue playing it.
Because I found
Lauren Ingram?
Destiny over the weekend.
Laura Ingram, right?
Out of nowhere, Dick Cheney.
Huh?
Is it Laura Ingram?
Is it Laura Ingram, Jimpachi?
I don't know. I don't know who this woman is. I have to see who it is. That's why I'm.
Doesn't it show the name on the video when they're talking? Or you can look in the description of the video. Maybe it'll say her name there.
I think so. One sec.
Ingraham, whatever the fuck, Ingram, whatever.
Ingraham Lincoln.
Oh yeah. Oh, hello. Yeah, Ravencast. You right? Got some guy. Yeah, I'm fine, Ravencast. How are you, by the way?
Hey, what's up, Ravencast?
So,
yeah.
So I guess in that case, just keep playing the video. It's not a big deal. I was just curious, but we can move on.
I think it's Ingram.
Darth Cheney, after Darth Vader,
Yeah.
by Democrats for 20 years.
Yeah,
He was to
true,
them
true.
the evil personification, the
understand
villain
you.
figure of all conservative ills in America. The guy who took America into the illegal war in Iraq, who trampled over human rights left, right, and center. And yet suddenly he pops up because he doesn't like Donald Trump and says, I'm going to vote for Kamala Harris. And rather than renounce that endorsement with great speed, which is what she should have done if she had any principles, She issued a statement saying, "I'm proud to receive Dick Cheney's endorsement." What happened to the 24 years of Dick Cheney's the most, according to Joe Biden in 2008, the most dangerous vice president in the history of the United States, is what he said about Dick Cheney. And here's his own vice president saying how proud she is to get that endorsement. Do you feel a sense of pride?
Endorsements are one way. He endorsed her. I mean, it represents some segment of the Republican Party that's obviously dissatisfied with trying to re-elect a traitor, an insurrectionist.
Would you be proud if Dick Cheney endorsed you?
Destiny is such a dickhead.
For running for president, you take any endorsement you can get, of course. Really? Just because somebody endorses you.
Oh my God.
Somebody endorses you.
Fuck the Cheneys, I swear to God.
You can get. So if Adolf Hitler decides to offer an endorsement, you would accept it.
Fuck Dick Cheney, fuck his daughter, and fuck the whole family name. Jesus Christ. Fuck, man.
Dude,
They're all fucking traitors. They need to go to prison for life.
These people, it shows you they don't stand for shit. Because fucking Kamala was bashing Biden until she became vice president. All these people, they fucking bash and hate on these motherfuckers until they need them for a purpose. That shows you they don't stand for anything. They're inconsistent.
Yeah,
like,
and you know,
say what you want about Trump, but at least when Trump says he doesn't like somebody, he permanently doesn't fucking like them. He doesn't.
Yeah, exactly, homie. He doesn't like them, and that's a definition. If a person don't like a person, then it's okay if they don't like a person. But when it comes to the mainstream media, screaming on all that type of shit. Get out here, bro. And also,
get the hell out of here. Fuck Kamala Harris.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you the one thing that Trump saying in a good debate, Kamala Harris. He say that Biden, when we go China, he allowed China to have like a lot of money, and he can't even like say anything. He's struggling as fuck. Dude, struggling.
Who, Biden?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he has dementia.
Yeah.
That the media and no one on the left wants to admit when he has full blown dementia. That's clear signs for you it's a dementia. You look at him from 10 years ago and now.
Clapping his pants, sticking his hand invisible. You know what he's there? The hell?
Yeah, exactly. Nobody.
He does like 5-minute speeches, then he fucking looks lost.
No, and he went like,
exactly.
He can't speak. No. They doing it on purpose. And look what happened. He nearly gonna have like this type. The state around your areas could be like ruined. Even though I was generally ruined, but
it's already fucked up now anyway. So
yeah, but that guy don't know how to run a president.
That's why they removed him, because they know he wasn't gonna win. So the best chance now is to prop up a female, allegedly black president.
Wanna be black?
She ain't no black. She's fucking Indian. The fuck? Her family's half Irish and Jamaican too. The fuck?
Have Kamala copying Trump's policies because they know that Trump's policies are good. So she's all of a sudden copying him. But here's the caveat: she could copy him, but if she wins, she's not gonna do the shit that she's saying. If Trump wins, he'll at least try to get that shit done. It's just a ploy. But again, these people are so transparent and obvious in their behavior that it's kind of sad people can't see through it. And she's promising all this shit that Trump wants to fix because of the damage done by her and Biden. She had all this time in office to fix these issues with Biden. It never got fucking done. So the fact that people are so gullible because they can hate somebody so much that they turn off their brains because they hate them, because they don't fucking say nice words to them, it's pathetic to me. Because all that's gonna do is lead to people getting elected that are just gonna make things worse.
True. But at least they're all waking up and now seeing the truth. They're seeing everything. Ever since that stupid debate, that Trump knocked her ass out in debate, people are waking up saying, wait a minute, what the fuck is going on?
I hope so. I hope so, because in the end of the day, like, she's copying everything that this guy is saying, which is like actually legitimately
Exactly,
policy,
bro.
and then she's gonna
Even
copy it, and people are
even
gonna
this
vote
guy,
for it.
Judge Brown, he exposed her ass. He exposed everything Kamala Harris is.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you.
my point is that people are gonna vote for her because they're actually voting for Trump's policy, but the difference is she's not going to do any of that shit. It's going to be more.
Exactly,
It's going
because
to
even
actually be
though,
more of the same and far worse.
and guys,
She
let me
still
say,
has she even went to the border yet? She still hasn't done that, and it's a partial
nah,
election already.
Oh no, she hasn't.
who even been to the damn
We're,
Oh,
border?
she don't
we're
know
on
no
a
border.
we're on a new election, and she still hasn't been to the border.
That's
And this is the
true.
woman. This is the woman who all of a sudden cares about all these policies that she's parroting off of Trump.
Exactly.
It's kind of like
Huh.
it's funny to me that somebody can hate somebody for whatever reason, and then they turn off their brain to reality. That's why people are fucking manipulated so easily. People basically choose to be slaves off of their fucking emotions.
Shit, that's a problem.
Yeah,
Like I
exactly.
said, I like Judge Brown exposed everything. Kamala Harris slept with Willie Smith.
Exactly. Even even though, what is it? Even though uh, I really want to go to the next video where, what is it? Destiny like defend Hassan. You know Hassan Piker, like, you know, from Piers Morgan. He wants to defend Hassan Piker, but
Yeah,
genuinely,
Hassan, the fucking idiot, the other
yeah,
idiot, Hassan Piker. That
yeah,
guy
yeah.
was crying. That guy was crying about
True, bro.
working a 9 to 5 job or something like that. I vaguely remember.
Yeah, exactly, homie. But by the way, I want y'all to listen to this because he loved to like debate. He loved when, what is it? I would say Hassan Tabo points. I mean when Piers Morgan confronted his ass. What is it? Destiny went in and rushed to defend Hassan. Just watch and listen.
Oh no! Hassan called it his worst performance because he started screaming and cursing out everyone on the panel. You look this person's mother in the eyes and you tell him that this was justified? And then they get the worst Zionist lunatics. Like, if you want to play the phone game, how many millions of dollars would you need to spend if you wanted to buy one phone for every Palestinian that had their arms blown off? What a stupid talking point. Look at my phone! Doing this. I'm so mad! You're a fucking terrorist. God, you know what a killer talking point is? God, I'm gonna do the pro-Palestinian side. If the war was all about getting the hostages, and the hostages things that you care about the most, where the fuck are they at? Oh, there are so many good talking points here. Wait, why
That's what it was, Solo. Yeah, he complained. He's trying to say streaming was a harder job than fucking
and giving the
than working
pro-Palestinian
an
side?
actual job.
Who is this person? Yes. Well, you need a Xanax. Okay, so to Israel. Yeah, don't interrupt. One Hamas guy. So I need to ask you a question. Oh my God. Damn, Hassan is wild. Don't fucking stop me. Hi, Hassan. This is pathetic. Apologies, I thought you put the clip on for that.
But guys, do you know what's a funny thing about those two? Those two were enemy long time ago. Hassan and also was Destiny. They're both enemy. And even Solo might tell you about it. Hassan and also Destiny have been both hated. And now waking on Destiny, he wants to like defend, what is it, Hassan from Piers Morgan? Really?
My question is, why would anybody even listen to Destiny to begin with? Destiny is famous for playing Fortnite. Like, what why would why would people even listen to this guy off of anything other than that game? I'll never understand that. I don't even think it's funny. I think it's pathetic that people even listen to this guy because, again, like, he's a Fortnite player, streamer. Like, what the fuck does he know about politics? Like, I just don't understand. I understand the reasoning behind people doing this stuff because of their celebrity worship. Because now they're worshiping YouTubers as if they were celebrities, just like they would worship celebrities back in the day.
That's true.
But it's just pathetic. Like, it's actually terrifying how someone can say, "Hey, this guy plays Fortnite. He must know about fucking politics and war." All of a
Yeah.
sudden,
And the most funny thing I want to tell you this, y'all, and including was it 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4 of us. Do you know the most thing what Destiny wanna do? He wanted to bring Candace Owens on his chat. And even though it's on YouTube and it's been uploaded, he wanna bring Candace Owens for his chat. So what is it? In his own opinion, he wants to debate her. And I say you can't go against Candace Owens. You know what's gonna happen, bro. You know what's gonna happen.
Candace always ain't the one, man.
Yeah.
That woman goes crazy. When she like, whether you agree with her or not, she's a tough person to debate with.
Yeah. But Destiny, I'm not lying, y'all. Destiny wants to like debate her and it's real on his stream. Like he's trying.
That wouldn't have ended well.
Yeah, exactly. He's trying so hard to get his views to like debate with what is it, Candace Owens. You know damn well you can't even debate her. I'll tell you by that. You can't.
Well, Candace Owens would rip him a new asshole in a debate. I don't like whether you agree with her or not. Like that would be a horrible story. That would make him like that would hurt him even more.
Yeah.
Exactly. I want to see Candace Owens knock his butt out, and I'll be laughing my ass off.
Man, here's a video of him trying to debate Candace Owens. So
Yup. Candace Owens is tough. No one can beat her. No one can beat her. Shit. Am I right or what?
okay, so
I mean, I'm not saying that she can't lose a debate. I'm just saying Destiny would be the guy to do it.
Yeah.
They are not.
Destiny is
here we go.
not that guy.
So here we go. Candace Owens, confronts Destiny by debate. Let's see how Destiny will take her. If
People like
if he's
graduates
so
with college degrees can't read well?
Yeah, what I'm telling you is yes. That's what I'm telling you. They're not the most literate.
What would I look up to verify that? If I wanted to see like
you gotta do the research in your
I
own
have done
time.
the research.
Like, I'm happy
It's not
to.
true.
What do you mean it's not true? And I'm gonna tell you.
Okay, hold on.
Let me
Wait,
explain.
let me explain. I'm sorry, because I've done a lot of research on college degrees and a lot of research on education, and every single thing that you're saying sounds really good on like a culture war perspective. But when you look at an actual economic perspective, when you look at actual firms that hire people, and when you look at the actual median wages given to people that even have some college education, all of it
is me going to school.
all of it, that's great for you, but for the average American, that's just not true. None of these numbers are found on average. You will never find data that supports the idea that high school earners on average are earning college degree earners.
Every single person that I went to school with is not using the degrees that they paid for.
What did you go to college for?
Journalism.
Isn't that what you're doing right now?
What do you mean? You're acting like you're a college dorm kid.
Yeah, and you're having insults.
Love it.
What's going on?
I just did PBD, Patrick Bet David.
Uh-huh.
They know you over there, right? Are you laughing?
Maybe. I know
the laugh of knowing you're a jackass.
Yeah, I know Adam. Me and Adam are cool. I'm not as much sure about the PBD guy. I'm pretty I'm a pretty far left guy, and I disagree with a lot of stuff they say in a pretty crazy way. So.
They got both on that show. That's why it's so great. I just did something with Chris Cuomo. You couldn't be further left. That's what I just did.
Yeah, I saw it. Well, but then they bring on left guys usually to roast the fuck out of them. So.
No, that's not what happened.
That might not have happened this time. That's what I've seen. When I had Anthony Weiner on, it was that. When I've seen other left-leaning guys go on, it's usually like rake him over the
one of them
head.
is on the left, right?
Which guy?
So, I really thought that Adam just said I've never voted for a Republican, but I might vote Republican.
I think Adam is fair.
Yeah.
I think Adam is fair generally from what I've seen, but he's like center at best. And I'm not even like a communist type guy, but I mean like Adam is like pretty center. Like he's like a. I just don't think he's behind all the Trump stuff.
But why laugh if I'm like I just went Patrick Bet David? It's like haha, like what's that?
Oh, sorry. In my world, there's a lot. There's always like a lot of drama and people hitting each other behind. So I just laugh because it's funny because I'm not sure if those guys hate me or not. I've been on their show once. They seem like cool people, but the Patrick guy has said kind of weird things about me or my fan base before. So it's kind of like a funny. It's just a funny thing. There wasn't anything deeper than that. I promise.
Okay. No, I was just curious. I was like, because you would go on a platform with someone on the right, presumably.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, because you said because I'm on the left when I asked you, and I was like, what does that mean? Like, why we need more conversations. It doesn't need to be, I'm on the left, I'm on the right. It's like, what do you actually think? You know, what do you actually believe?
Sure, I agree.
I actually agree with that.
What's your? What do you talk
That's
about
true.
mainly over the past week or two? What's the stuff that's captured your attention, your eyes the most?
Yeah, I talk about everything on my show. I mean, obviously, I think the biggest topic for me has been the Diddy lawsuit. It's the craziest thing that's come out, I think, since Jeffrey Epstein. And it's definitely significant because a lot of the work that I do is talking about just what Bryce really asking the question is what's happened to Black culture, because this is not the Black culture that I grew up with, and the Diddy lawsuit potentially answers a lot of those questions. So
do you say where you grew up?
I was born in White Plains, New York, and I grew up in Stamford, Connecticut.
Okay. What can you catch us up on the P. Diddy lawsuit? I haven't been in this area as much.
Are you kidding?
My mind has been, I've done Israel Palestine for the last 4 years or 4 months, and then like a whole bunch of red pill stuff before that. So my mind is not.
So, in case you guys have not, you can go over to my YouTube channel. I've been covering it, and if you're there, definitely subscribe. But so essentially, at the end of last year, Diddy was dating that girl Cassie for a long time, about 10 years.
Okay.
And she started making allegations that Diddy was and forced her to do a lot of things against her will, or drugs, whatever. She files this lawsuit, and basically overnight, I'm obviously being a bit hyperbolic, but he pays her off. So it ends. And then Cat Williams kind of alludes to the fact that more stuff is going to come out in 2024, and then a producer whose name is Rodney drops a lawsuit just to have, hundreds of hours of footage backing up his claims. And in the lawsuit, he actually dropped pictures. So it wasn't just this, because you can always have a frivolous lawsuit. It can mean nothing. And what essentially his lawsuit suggests, allegedly, just for protection here, is that there's a blackmail ring in Hollywood. Diddy is a gangster. On top of Diddy sits Lucien Grange, who is the CEO of Universal Music Group, and this was, for me, one of the wildest parts. He tells a story about one night where Diddy got mad at somebody and just shot them in like the stomach and the hip. He shows the pictures of the blood all around the bathroom because he was right there when the person got shot, and he allegedly went to his knees and tried to help the person. It was Diddy and his son who allegedly shot him. But they said that there's one person that you call when something like that happens, and that guy's name is like Fahim something, and he will come clean it up. The LAPD will write a fake police report, and he shows like how the news then reported that the shooting happened outside and that it got wiped under the rug. And what's interesting is that guy who you call, the security guy, was the same security person who was one of only 2 people there when Michael Jackson died. So it's now reopened, all the Michael Jackson stuff. Super interesting. A lot of stuff that I would say, a lot of proof presented in these documents. Like I said, there's a lot of photos included. And if what he is spelling out is correct, then it's basically a homosexual ring that works by blackmails. They host these, what he calls freak offs, and they drug people and they get them to sleep with a minor or do something, that you wouldn't want publicized. And then they own you, right? Because it's like, well, we have you on camera doing this, and so you're going to say or do whatever I want. So very much like the Jeffrey Epstein stuff.
Gotcha. Are these in indictments, or are these just like affidavits or same as the media? Is any of this stuff like gone to court yet?
It's the lawsuit that he filed. So we're reading the lawsuit documents directly.
This is a civil lawsuit, I'm guessing?
Yes. Okay. He's suing Universal Music Group. He's suing Lucien Grange, personally. He alleges that Lucien Grange and Diddy are in a relationship by saying that like they disappear into Diddy's room and for hours, and like this is the stuff that I've seen. I was groomed for sex. Like essentially he wasn't a gay man, but then Diddy found him when he was young. These are the allegations he's making. Again, a lot of photos like of other rappers. He's named like Cuba Gooding Jr., who's an actor. Yeah. It's a lot.
Is there has any of this stuff like leaked to the media in terms of like pictures or strong hard evidence, or are these mainly just in the charging documents or the civil case documents so far?
That's also what's really interesting is that yes, it's being covered, but not in the way that it should be covered. The fact that you don't know about it, to me, is crazy, because we've never seen someone that with hundreds of hours of footage and putting in photos like, here's a picture of the drugs that I have to carry at all times to keep Diddy high. Here's the name of the woman that gets the drugs. Here's a drug dealer. Here's a photo of me with this person. Here's the blood on the floor at night. It's like we've never seen this much proof to make those claims. So it's definitely something to watch.
Somebody said, I just see in chat, somebody said over 100 million to the first civil suit that got settled in less than 24 hours. Is that true?
What's that? Over 100 million to
the first civil suit that got settled in less than 24 hours.
Did that happen with this?
I have no idea. I'm just
You might be talking about Cassie, because that got settled pretty quickly.
Gotcha.
And yeah, that Diddy's basically just at the top of a gang, and the person that's above him is Lucien Grange, which is just wild.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think? You made a mention that this might be an indicator to things that have happened with Black culture. What do you mean by that? I guess.
So there has been just a very
By the
obvious.
way, it doesn't seem like this is much of a debate, but it seems like they're just more having a conversation. Like she's just into having her on.
That's what I
her on,
figured.
like as a podcast. It doesn't really sound like a debate to me though.
Okay. Okay.
This
Yeah, I was wondering like what it was about.
Okay.
This was shocking. Like, holy shit!
Thank you.
It's
There's
just
absolutely no reason Cardi B is invited to sit down and ask questions to Joe Biden.
So
In no scenario, unless you are really making an effort to legitimize this person and to make this person aspirational. Again, this is not an insult to Cardi. I actually think that personality-wise, she's got a ton of talent and she's interesting. And I've said great things about her on Love and Hip Hop, and there are elements of her that make her a star. But what I am saying is,
talking about Cardi B.
A lot of that is manufactured.
No, Candace Owens talked about Cardi B.
That's what she's talking about, Cardi B.
Because I think maybe Destiny gave her the questions. That's the thing.
No, I'm just asking. I'm just saying, is she referring to Cardi B?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I just don't see how anybody would.
Cardi B is a piece of shit.
Entirely possible.
That's
Cardi
true.
B is a piece of shit. I cannot believe that she's out here saying out her mouth that she thinks she does good things and she's fucking talented.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
What good things have she done? And talent is not even a factor within her. Like,
I know
talent does not belong with Cardi B at all.
No. But
she's a terrible person, and I don't get how what Candace Owens is trying to say about her. Like, to me, it's just asinine.
Yeah, that's a betrayal. I'm like, why is she all of a sudden praising Cardi B? I'm like, what the hell? I remember back then, she and Cardi B were arguing back then.
I remember. Yeah, I remember that too. I don't even know why Candace Owens is even like having a discussion with Destiny at all.
Yeah,
sus. I would have to classify this whole thing as sus as shit.
Yeah, because I would say that because Destiny do invite her into his.
She could say no, or she doesn't have to say yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but here's the thing about what she said about Sean P. Diddy and Epstein, all this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? If that ever comes out to the real world, people are gonna get mad as fuck when they hear this.
Yeah, true.
I'm just saying, it's weird as fuck that she's praising Cardi B. Cardi B, his music is negative, fucking low rent, low vibrational, as Melina would say, garbage. No, it really is. It's low vibrational garbage, and it promotes nothing but fucking trash. And then on top of that, it's not even good. It's bad. It's terrible.
And also
her rap ability is bad. I don't understand how you could praise this woman and claim she's
you gotta understand. I think Royce know and I know. Like, she used to go in beef with Nicki Minaj. I used to see that type of stuff go around the industry about that time.
I mean, they both suck, so it doesn't matter really. They're both like interchangeable. They fucking suck. They're terrible people. They should not be praised. They're not role models. Anyone with a half a brain should not be praising either one of these people, especially Cardi B.
Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion do not belong in music industry. They have no talent.
Yeah.
They have no skills. They have no passion, no soul.
No, they have a talent. They have a talent. Wear provocative shit and shake their ass and titties on camera, because that's what most what most people really like them for. Fucking their ability to shake their ass and titties. That's it. It's another. She's just like fucking that other girl. What's her name?
Megan Thee Stallion.
No. Ice Spice.
Yeah, Ice Spice.
Yeah.
You don't have to be good.
It's flop, bro.
It doesn't. You don't have to be good. All you have to do is have a fat ass and talk about how wet your pussy is, and then people are gonna pay for your album. It's pathetic. Terrible.
True solo, and that's true. And also her album ain't doing great. Her album's flop. And when we came in the mainstream media, she got like a reward, a music reward though. Even though we came on the marketing, her album constantly flops. So it shows how much the mainstream media give, this type of woman a support.
I'm
Just like
convinced mainstream media just wants people to be stupid. They just want people to be dickheads.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure that's what they want. Well, I'm talking about
that's
mainstream
them.
media in general.
That's them, sure, bro.
Yeah, exactly. The fake news want to think we're dumb. They think we're stupid to them, but they're not. We're not stupid this time. We know their
They just
fucking game.
Exactly.
they really just want people to be fucking dumb. Because there's no way that music's being promoted and that's not the intention. You can't tell me that you don't push music like that unless you want people to act like retards.
Huh. Facts.
That's true. But what is when it came out to an album flop, majority of people don't even buy it. Amina-chan. So I want your personal response to it. So what people on Ice Spice and also what's it, Candace Owens and Destiny Debate?
I mean, they didn't really
Uh,
have much of a debate, but yeah.
Huh.
yeah. I mean, they're just talking. There's not much of any debate.
No.
There's not much of a debate going on. It seems like they're actually being pretty civil with each other. Actually.
Civil. Okay. By the way, I'm just gonna like count
And as
this.
far as the rap music, like female rap music, it is in a way an agenda that they're pushing because sex sells. So because you're not gonna see it, if it didn't, then I guarantee you, like, I mean, it's still by choice, but it wouldn't be as many women rapping and talking about like how good the pussy is and drugging, robbing men, city girl life, hot girl summer, and twerking and all that if no one's buying it. If people keep buying it, then that's what's keep getting pushed because that's the only way for them to be successful. And no one's
Yeah.
thinking about that. It's like it's easy to judge and be like, oh, they have no talent, that's all they're good for. But then that's what sells
So,
because a lot of the
so
artists they weren't rapping about how good their pussy is and um um the hot fast life. They weren't really promoting that in the very beginning. It's just that they had to, you know, they had to be a player of a game that they didn't really want to be a part of because that was the only way for them to get successful, for them to get to
Well,
where they are today. If it didn't, I mean, it still sacrifices their integrity and all that because there are female rappers that don't promote that, they don't talk about that, but then they don't get as much shine. And
yeah, but
it's
that's
unfair, but
that means they chose
you
shine. That means they chose shine over their
yep,
dignity
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
because they didn't have to make it. Being famous is not a requirement. It's not like life or death. They chose that, so I hold them accountable still.
Yeah, that's
Personally.
true, bro.
Yeah.
True.
I still hold them accountable too, especially when because Cardi B is a mother, Nicki Minaj is a mother, and it has been shown and told that she doesn't want her daughter listening to that music. She doesn't want her daughter listening to the music that she creates. So they know that it's wrong. They know that they wouldn't want their daughters doing it, but they're doing it because, they got to sustain their lifestyle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which again to me is pathetic because at the end of the
yeah.
day,
But
being a
then
famous actor or being a famous musician is not a right. It's a thing that you choose to do. So they chose that, and they're responsible for their own actions. And also, you know, like it's also true that that's what sells, but that's what also sells when they put it out. Because when record companies or movies, entertainment decides to shove something down your throat, they're gonna keep doing it no matter what because they want to do it. Which is why, like for example, with video games and movies, you have all this like weird like DI shit that fails, but
true.
they keep shoving it down people's throats. So if the music
Exactly.
industry did not want that to be the thing that's being pushed, they wouldn't do it because
Exactly.
it's clear as day that they're gonna push whatever they want no matter if it makes money or not.
Yeah. And
Mhm.
even though, for example, like even though for example when it's not when it's other country when the other country don't do it, then it does affect them and bother them. Oh, you don't have no DI. Then you must be Islamophobes, which they ain't.
Yeah.
Oh God. You mean diversity, equity, inclusion crap?
Yeah, Yeah,
And mind you, these rappers, these people in rap, these will be the first women that don't want to be called hoes or sluts. They'll have a problem. They'll throw their like little ghetto temper tantrum. Meanwhile, they're talking about how wet their pussy is. So I have no remorse for them at all.
Exactly.
I honestly think they're the female equivalent of dickheads. To be frank.
Well,
it's kind of like with the male rappers, where it's like it's like easy for them to talk about like gang banging and getting money and laying down for all these women and whatever, because they know it sells. But when they could be, rapping about something more positive, or they can just be like say like DMX back in the day, or the Beastie Boys, or people like that, where it's like it wasn't like really like that, where you could rap about other things.
Well,
I think
the birth of rap wasn't
it doesn't
necessarily
doesn't NF rap about positive shit?
Yeah.
Kinda. It's
Is
also
that
negative
his
because
name?
he talks
NF?
about like he talks about some negative things too. But like it's more
Yeah.
like overly emotional to some degree too. But
Yeah.
DMC
So
early on
that's
rap.
probably a bad example, but I think you guys get what I mean.
Well, he makes positive songs. I'm just saying some songs he is like talking about like having his heart broken and stuff. I guess that's more positive
right.
than whatever. I'm just saying that it doesn't have to be that way. And like just because it's that way now doesn't mean it has to continue down that path. And if they really want to get something over, as far as like a style of music, I mean, look at the '90s where R&B was really popular. Look like it's really like it's not because that's what only reason is because it sells. It's because they want to push it. Like you have
a lot of them are kind of like born and raised within that lifestyle, so
that's true.
They choose to leave that
Yeah.
cycle when they have the opportunity to do so, when they're like rich and famous, they're well known, but they still want to do it. How many of these rappers are so rich and famous, but they're still doing like hood activities and shit like that? Then
Well, that's the sad thing. A lot of them don't even do it. They just talk about it, and then like they don't even like live that life. And then the kids that watch them, the kids that are watching them, they're actually doing that stuff because they think it's cool. Again, I'm in a way I am somewhat of a hypocrite because there are some songs that are like pretty hood that I like, but at the same time, like which I will admit, but it's not fucking good, and it doesn't have to be that way. And like I'm tired of them glorifying this shit like it isn't the dumbest form of entertainment you could possibly fucking listen to. It's literally like the lowest form of fucking entertainment. Not just rap. I just mean like quoting fucking garbage on people.
Yeah, true. But by the way, all right, I'm gonna continue with it. So I want y'all to listen right now to it.
He has to shut up. He's gonna play the video.
Yeah.
Like I said, I tell people how I actually live and what I actually believe, and I don't know that you do that. Don't justify women acting like whores.
Well, I don't justify trying to prescribe lifestyles to people.
What?
Don't justify trying to prescribe lifestyles to people.
It's not prescribing a lifestyle.
Of course
it's just,
it is. When somebody said that they would be happy not having kids, you were like, "Oh, she sounds like a conceited."
That's not what she said.
That was that was the TikTok clip you were responding to.
That was not what she said, and I can tell you exactly what she said.
That she was got to go on
I said there was absolutely no reason to make a comment that suggests that she was actually being insulting to people that had kids. It wasn't just one video. She makes multiple videos about how great life is if you don't have kids. If I was making videos with my kids saying about how great life is if you just, stop being a loser and get married, people would come after you because people hate the traditional lifestyle on display.
Wait, but that's literally what you guys say. Get married, have kids. That's the only way to go. Otherwise, you're a loser.
No, we do not. You're just
now
making
debating.
up words that have never
maybe
come
that's
out
not
of
the
my
case.
mouth.
So wait, so if somebody said, if there was a young woman and she was like, I'm 20, I think I'm going to go to a career and be whatever. I don't think I want to have a family. I don't think life's for me. You would say, okay, well, that's fine. You should make the choice.
No, I would say that's completely normal at 20 years old. That's
wait. So then they should change their opinion later on. What if she was 25 or 30? She's like, no, I don't think I want to have kids. Would you be okay? That's fine.
If she was a 20-year-old person and she was saying that I don't think that I want to have kids, then what I would say is that's pretty typical because you're 20 years old and you haven't yet had the biology thing happen to you, which like when they say that your biological clock starts ticking, it's very real. When you get into your mid-20s, you have a totally different feeling.
So if a woman is 25 or 30 and says, I don't think I want to have kids, I think I like my career, I'm going to stick with it, you'd say, okay, that's fine. It's your choice.
Yeah, as long as that person isn't trying to, and by the way, I think that person would probably be it would be unusual. Like, it wouldn't be the majority of women, I think, do want to have families and want to aspire to family, and that's fine. But when you try to create a brand of it and you say things like, oh, well, you know, if you have kids, then you can't just smoke pot and stay in bed and be naked all day. This is actually something that, like, Seth Rogen just said.
Okay.
What you're doing
Sounds
there
kinda
is
awesome.
you're actually trying to, you're 30, how old are you? You're 35 years old.
Yep.
Okay, so what are you,
Jesus.
what is that? What do you,
What do I do?
like, if you were 20
well, let's
and
say
you
I'm
were
a
saying
millionaire.
this
I
stuff,
travel the world. I get to research, talk about whatever I
I get-
want. I get to
yeah.
talk
He gets
like,
cucked and divorced by his
I-
wife.
I-
Other dudes have sex with her.
How is
and
he even a
he knows
millionaire?
about it because of Fortnite.
you're trying to
Exactly.
Jeez.
I don't necessarily think that being are you going to age out of that?
Would I try? Would I? So, I
Because
don't
you're
know.
a 35-year-old man, right?
I-
Like, now you're kind of doing the, like, I'm a college dorm kid. And I'm sound cool, but I just want to point out the fact that you're a 35-year-old man and your words should matter and they should have weight. Like, you,
They
like
do.
I
I
said,
agree.
if you were 20, I'd be
Yep.
like, I get it. When you're 35,
Mhm.
you know, say things with conviction. Say
I
things
say
that have
plenty of
meaning.
things with conviction. Yeah.
He
You know,
doesn't have conviction. You're not gonna get that from him because he has no spine. He's a fucking man child. He's 35. He acts like a
He's a
16-year-old.
feminine man. That's what he is, a feminine man.
That's
The dude
true.
let
I'm saying.
dude let a man bang his wife and had an open marriage, and then said that she ain't gonna leave him, and that she divorced him and took half his shit. If that's not stupid, I don't know what is.
Man, I'm glad his woman divorced his ass. Shit.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh.
All right.
He said, Reborn, I gotta go get ready for work, and I'll talk to you other guys later, okay?
Yeah.
All right, catch
All
you
right,
later,
Royce.
bro.
Nice.
That's how,
Take it
man.
easy.
It's nice to join my
Bye,
stream.
Royce.
Bye, Royce.
Bye.
Let's continue. By the way.
Hit 35, which is I'm gonna be 35 this year.
Okay.
You're acting like you're a college dorm kid.
Yeah, and you're
That's-
a catty
that's
insult
true,
towards people
Candace,
online,
always-
make you seem like a high school meat girl. I mean, like, what do you mean? Like, we all have our things.
But you're
Like,
selling to them things that you know aren't good. So
what do you think I'm
like,
selling to them?
if you
What do
were
you think
a
I'm selling that I know
25-year-old,
isn't good?
like when I'm on the Whatever podcast and I'm
Yeah.
surrounded by women that are in their 20s
Mhm.
and they're saying, like, you know, the whole life is good. The reason why I said to that girl that I'm going to pray for you is because I know that she's going to have a different perspective when she's older. So I'm not upset by that. I don't feel like that needs to be attacked when those young girls are around me and we're talking about all of these topics. When I'm sitting with a 35-year-old man, okay, and
What do you think I'm selling people?
and you know better, okay.
Wait, what do you think I'm selling people?
Well,
Do you
like I
think telling
said,
people to be a hoe?
what I said when you were defending the lifestyle of being a, why are you doing that?
I don't think I defend the lifestyle of being a hoe.
You did a whole video basically saying that none of my points of me trying to tell these women that they essentially, you can do something better. You don't have to sell your body. This was your, like, snazzy video comeback to it. Why are you making a comeback? Yes, you can make a video and be like, why can't someone do hair? But why would you as a 35-year-old man want to sell something to someone or make it seem okay or cool or relevant when you know it's harmful to them? I don't get that because of your age.
So,
Exactly,
I
let's
don't
go.
understand. I don't know what your takeaway from the video was, or if there are researchers that give you, like, talking points from my videos. But generally what I talk about is when it comes to lifestyle, you have to analyze both sides of things. If you grow up incredibly religiously conservative and you are, like, shamed out of sex and you don't have sex with anybody your whole life because you're super, hyper cognizant of your virginity and all of these, like, weird things, and that's, like, coming from an unhealthy external place, to say, oh, well, maybe that's worth exploring. On the flip side, if you grow up, like, hyper liberal and you've 20 guys by the time you're 20 years old and you just want to bang everybody, you've got, like, weird associations with men and everything, I'd say, hey, you should probably slow down. It's probably not healthy. I just encourage people to, like,
He would
explore
not fucking
healthy.
say that at all. He's full of shit. He's making this argument as if he's balanced and is gonna say one over the other. That is not true.
Exactly.
His track record has shown that that's total bullshit.
Exactly.
Don't get pushed into one direction from a culture side. It could be the left encouraging people to be way too promiscuous, or it could be the right for people that are shaming people for being promiscuous, saying that, well, this one lifestyle of family stuff is going to biologically be suited towards you as you get older. I think both of these are equally stupid because it just pushes people in the other direction.
So you don't believe in anything. That's what you're saying.
Is that what you got from that?
Well, you're not committing to
I
anything.
believe in actually thinking for yourself. That's what I think. I think that every human being roughly exists in this, like, paradigm where if you're 100 people by the time you're 20, probably not healthy. If you've never had sex before and you're 30, probably not healthy. And that you should probably, like, try to gravitate towards what are, like, human norms, and then what are things that make you happy, depending on your culture, depending on your geography. And then you kind of, like, explore in there. And don't be shamed out of exploring from one side to the other. Don't be pushed into something because somebody like Candace Owens or somebody like Stephen Bunnell tells you that you have to do a particular thing, but just, like, kind of
I
explore
don't tell
and figure out
people
things.
that they have to do a particular thing, but if I see
Of
somebody
course
that's
you do.
doing heroin, I'm not going to be like, it is whatever, and it's just like whatever. You're just
Do you think that
doing
heroin
having
is comparable to recreational sex?
I am quite frankly, I actually think a woman, as the one that I sat across from when you were critiquing this video, who says that she slept with up to, 20 men per night? Yeah, it's just as bad.
Shit.
And I know that has to be hurting her soul. So I look at her as a human being.
Hurting her soul? What if she just has a different lifestyle than you?
Doesn't.
Completely.
She does. No, what do you mean? She's telling you, she was very honest, actually. And that's why I appreciate her, because she was very honest that for her, it is just about money. Okay. But when I see that individual, when a young woman is saying that she'll sleep and see up to 10 to 20 clients per night, that's a broken individual. And it's just as when you see somebody who says that, they're doing heroin or doing this, they don't need the cool guy at the party to be like, yeah, man, it's whatever. Like, it's like, no, you actually structure, you need somebody to say to you, you don't have to do this. There's so much better potential within you. You are young. You have your entire life ahead of you. Let's figure out what it is that you're great at. I understand the economic concerns. It's a really tough economy and it's easy money, but there's other things that you can do to make money that will give you better self-value. And so that's why I say that I think that what you're doing as a 35-year-old man is you're lying. You're just lying.
Thank you, Candace Owens. All the way. He lies. I need to use these type of riddle me that, riddle me this.
Abundantly clear to every single person. Yeah, what you're trying to do is lie in a clever way. And ultimately, like I said, if you were 20, I'd be fine with it. But when
First of all, I don't know why if I was 20, why that would make you fine.
Yes, you are. You're 20, bro.
In your audience regardless.
Because your brain's not developed when you're 20.
Number two, so what? Your brain's always developing as you grow.
No, your brain develops when you're 25, 26 years old. And so when you see a 20-year-old in talk about positions, I don't hold them to it.
Candace Owens, go on.
This guy is so stupid. It's crazy. I'm telling you.
If you really want to Google
it's crazy that so many people listen to this guy.
Like 30 years ago, they only measure brain development up to 25, and the reality is the plasticity of your brain and every other structure of your brain continues to grow into your 30s. That's technically where that number comes from. It's not true. You can look it up later if you want. The 25, 26 thing is a misnomer. It's not actually true.
Well, like I said, if you were 20, sure. I would accept. But there is such a thing as objective truth, and people that shirk and pretend that there's not, and like
objective
everybody can just do whatever they want. It's about things that are harmful to people. Like objectively speaking.
So I'm curious. Wait, what is the upper bounds on recreational sex that you think is harmful or not harmful?
When you're selling your body and sleeping with old.
I'm not asking that. I'm just saying, what is the upper bounds on recreational sex that you think is like healthy for a human being? If you go past this, you're clearly over the line.
What, Destiny?
Say to a person, this is a number that you should sleep with, and this makes you
bad. Don't accuse me of believing in nothing. I'm not saying out of position where you only attack the most extreme.
Here we go, Destiny.
I'm going to attack the same people that you do. If some woman is on saying 20 guys a night and do only because you're 18, I'm going to say,
but the thing is, he's saying that, but he's a fucking liar. Because whenever these things come up, he's always taking the farthest left approach possible. So it's not like he condemns people for, at least from what I don't follow him like that. I think he's a fucking dickhead, but from what I've seen of him, it seems like whatever is the farthest left take you can have, that's the take he's gonna have. I have never seen him
that's what I've seen too, because I've seen another video where he was on Piers Morgan, and he obviously took a very leftist approach. He was there with the guy from the Young Turks, Cenk Uygur, where basically both of them had the same opinions, more or less, and obviously both of them are leftists. So yeah, he definitely is gonna. He usually has the far left
approach,
talking points, and approach to things.
Exactly.
And when Candace Owens is criticizing the woman for sleeping with over 20 people in one night, his response "Oh, how was that? How can you determine that she has I forgot exactly what she said, how she worded it.
Yeah,
and she has issues, that she's someone who's damaged, and clearly that is true. No normal, stable person is going to be doing that. So the fact that he would even question it shows how little he knows.
And also how inconsistent he is, because now he's saying, well, if I saw somebody doing that, then I would criticize. I think that's crazy. But right now you were just defending it. So you were just basically arguing against Candace Owens, giving this girl advice about how it's bad. But then he's saying, oh, I don't go through either extreme. This guy's inconsistent.
Yeah, that's very
it's the definition. It's the definition of word games and cognitive dissonance and mental gymnastics. That's what all these people.
Yeah, true. I'm marketing.
They keep trying to twist words and twist narratives.
Exactly.
Until just for the sake of winning an argument, even if it means saying stupid shit. Because
he needs to find riddle points to get into. That's the thing. He needs riddle me this, riddle me that.
Yeah. Because that's what I was actually having a conversation with Revenant about this not that long ago, where I was telling him that people will. I'm sorry, excuse me, I didn't drink it saying, but people will
some good guilt trap.
But it's not even just guilt. People will argue stupid ass points just for the sake of not being wrong, even though they know how fucking stupid what they're saying is. They'll be, like, it's like what I said before. A person could be obese and need to fucking lose weight, and they'll say, "Oh, well, not all fat people are unhealthy, and there's different conditions that could lead to being fat." Great, congratulations. But those people know that that doesn't refer to 90% of people. It's word games. They're playing word games so that they can fucking try to win an argument instead of accepting reality or having accountability.
True. Exactly.
The same people that you do. If some woman is not saying like, "Oh, you 20 guys a night and do only because you're 18," I'm gonna say in general that's a pretty wacky, that's a pretty out there position. I argue with tons of people over this.
What are you trying to do? What purpose are you trying to fulfill when you, as a 35-year-old man, see me sitting down with these young women trying to say you don't need to do this, you don't have to do this for money, and you like attack it and try to be like, Candace is just a or like whatever, like she's blah 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 blah, she's just being a high school mean girl. It's like, no, I am trying to tell these women that they are worth more. And when I said to that girl at the end of it, which I don't believe you showed, that I will pray for you and that you can do much more than this, that came from the heart. Actually.
No, that is the most condescending thing a religious person could say to a non-religious person. I will pray for you.
Okay, you can deal with your, I know that you went to a Jesuit school and you got some issues with somebody.
Why do you think I have issues?
But I meant that because
I love my high school.
Because for me to say, like, I meant what I said to her, that I would pray for her. Like, when she was describing
why do you need to tell her that you'll pray for her?
Because I did pray for her.
Then do it privately. Why do you need to tell her that? You're only telling her that because you think you've got such a condescension about you. You've got such an air of superiority that you're going to pray for her.
Air of superiority? Because I said I would. God forbid someone says they'll pray. That's obviously an air of superiority because they're saying they're going to include you in their prayers.
Well, I mean, like, when you say
something
God
that my
forbid, but like quite literally, God forbid. Isn't there a whole story of a lady going to a temple and quietly putting like 2 per chance or whatever
weird anti-Christian rhetoric?
What is anti-Christian about this?
If you say I'll pray for you, it's obviously you trying to be better. It's like, no, why are you even reacting to that? I'll pray for you. I'll pray for everybody that listens and watches this show. When people say that they're going to pray for you, they actually mean it, you guys. They just mean it. There's no double entendre thing going on there, and anybody that can go back and watch that clip, you will see that I was not speaking above her. I actually genuinely responded to that girl because she was so honest and she was so forthcoming. I thought I actually wanted to do more stuff with her, and we tried to reach out with her because she wasn't trying to lie or trying to pretend like her lifestyle was for health. She was clear that it was for money, and she was like, I'm not going to lie, this is why I do this. And I genuinely paid for her. Actually, we were not enemies that were sitting across the table. So no, it was not condescending when I said I pray for you. It was a fact. When I left, I said, I will keep you in my prayers because I have in my heart, I want to see that girl in 10 years and know that she left that field and she's able to speak to women that are still within it and think that they have to sell their bodies for money and sleep with 10 men for a night. I am going to continue to pray for that young woman because we need people who transform their lives to then show people that they can transform their lives. And it's not condescending to pray for anybody ever. So
okay, I will pray for you too, then.
Okay. You should.
Okay.
I hope you pray for me. I want you to include me in your prayers. I want every person watching this to include. But I feel like our society's gotten so like anti. It's like, oh my God, they're trying to get something. It's like, no, like I'll pray for you. Really. I will literally pray for every single person that I think needs a prayer. And I felt like
Destiny, he'll pray for her downfall.
She could be.
Exactly. That's the thing. Destiny will do that. Damn right. That dude will pray for a downfall. That's the thing. What he wants.
There,
Okay.
Feels like
Yeah. And also, what is it? So this time we're gonna talk about this last dude. So his name is what is it?
There's another person?
Yeah. What is it? A guy called I did send in a video and no. I think I did once tell you about this guy called Noah, right?
Yeah, I don't remember.
All right. So he talked about, Jerry movies and Jerry about games too, but he's like in the same type of, bad like Destiny. So he's another one. So
About Noah Samson. So about 2 months ago, I made a video on the Illymation drama. Basically, a YouTuber named Think Before You Sleep, or Sean, made a video calling out Illymation's video, Perks of Being the Fat Kid, for general misinformation regarding obesity and nutrition. In response, Illymation, without even watching the video, told her followers to report this video for cyberbullying and harassment. Then, out of nowhere, another commentary YouTuber named Noah Samson made a video titled Think Before You Dox, where he was criticizing Sean for his video on Illymation. He also made a follow-up
Hold on.
video.
We didn't hear Melina Chan's thoughts on the last when they actually were debating.
Yeah, Melina Chan.
about,
Yeah,
yeah.
Melina Chan. Thoughts on the Destiny and also kind of some debate. What you think about the guy, or what you think about this dude? Legit.
I find him I can't take him seriously. I can't take him seriously. Like, I have heard of him before, and I thought at first like this dude was had some intellect and this was around the time like he was first becoming the thing. He wasn't like where he's at now. And then that was the last I've like watched of him, but I was watching not directly his video, but it was just like a reaction to a debate that he had with another YouTuber, and it was in regards to like the Black community. And but I was like, okay, well, he made some very good points, and I thought that he was like coming into like talking to other channels like I guess mainly like the red pill community. So channels like Fresh and Fit and all of them, that he would provide, a different perspective before actual like intellect. But then I heard about the situation of him being a cuck and like just got just like with his whole wife and stuff like that. I heard about that situation. I was like, oh, never mind. And this dude is a joke. And then now just listening to this, because I haven't heard him like in a while, and I don't watch him or I'm not subscribed to him or anything like that. And now just from listening to him, and then like the at first discussion, and then then it turned into a debate. I'm like, wow, I can't take him seriously. Like, and then why have him with Candace? Because I know Candace, and she's a Black Coffee. He could never. I don't even know how he even got close proximity. I guess for the sake of he's Black Coffee and what he believes in, and his contradictories and delusions and all that. And she's is strong in what she believes in, and it's just like you got two different people. I guess a lot of people wanted to see that, but man, that was terrible. I'm embarrassed for him. But
yeah.
So what you're saying in such a polite and wonderful way and beautiful way is that he's a bitch. Gotcha.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes. I was trying to be nice because you guys were getting all the No, go
I was
ahead.
gonna say I want more Melinas with a platform talking and less Destinies.
Yeah, more people that actually make sense.
Honestly, if I were to talk to Destiny, the Melina would come out of me. I don't think I could talk to him. I would get very aggressive.
I want more people like you having a platform in the Black community, because I think it'll do so much.
Yeah, because me and time will do very good things. I would say to like.
I really do. I really hope like you get more views and people really follow you. And
yeah,
they want to
but I would say Rev. I would say for this Rev. I would say Rev will win the debate against Destiny though.
That's so sweet.
Well, what'd you say, Reborn?
I would say I would see like Rev can win debate by Destiny, because I would say
sure I can. He doesn't seem like much of a tough opponent, to be honest.
Exactly.
No,
based on what he's saying,
not even worth it.
Yeah.
He don't want me on there either.
Nah, he don't. He don't want
Hell
the tag
no.
team.
No.
He ain't gonna want that.
Exactly.
Well, like Undertaker and Kane. What was that called? Brothers of Destruction? Yeah, he don't want that.
Exactly.
He don't want that.
I'm serious. I want more Melina content. That's what I want.
Yeah,
No.
No, what?
No more of me.
No more
all
of
right,
you. No
all
more of
right.
you.
Yeah.
You talking crazy? We need triple.
Cause
Actually, you know what?
she's
Just for that, we
very
need
good,
triple
bro.
of Melina.
She's
Oh God.
she's be good in a way by being a good thinker. You get what I'm
I,
saying?
I just want good
Thank
female role
you.
models for girls. I don't want. I'm tired of like the dickheaded females that are like oversaturating everything.
Thank you, Jim Pachi, bro.
That's all
Thank
I'm
you.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I
just need like
plan on
good. We
making
need like good role
discussions like
models in
that.
general.
I just be nervous about it. Like, yeah.
We can
Yeah.
like slowly like ease yourself into it. You know,
Hmm.
that's probably the best thing to do. And instead, it's like
Yeah.
going like you know like directly into it.
And even if
Hmm.
it's not talking about this stuff, just having you making gameplay and the kind of much more like wholesome content, just like having fun and stuff, I think would be better than some of the shit that these people are talking about. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that's what everyone needs because it's too many. Oh, left. Oh, right. Or don't do
Mm-hmm.
this and don't do that. Just a whole bunch of manipulating, gaslighting, and
Yeah.
you need to do this to be like me, and this is what's going to get you attention. This is what's going to get. It's just a whole bunch of just people creating more clones of each other. It's just
Mm-hmm.
no individuality, no nothing. Everyone is just
That's
talking
true,
and
bro.
thinking the same
That's true. That's
while
That's
true.
why
being
I always look at
emotional
it.
You're
and
right.
making no
That's why
sense.
that's why I always look at it like my opinions are
That's
my
true.
own, and I'm always gonna say what I think reality is over what is I guess the correct stance to take because of your quote unquote side. Because
Yeah.
like
Mm-hmm.
even if somebody says something, even if somebody says 90% of shit that I disagree with, if they say 10% I agree with, I'm not gonna pretend like it isn't true just because I don't like 90% of what they say. So
Yeah.
I feel like more people I wish can do that and say, hey, I might not like this person or agree about XXX and the third, but I do agree here because what they're saying is true. Might not be the best messenger, but even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
True.
Arguments. For example, his misunderstanding of Stoicism. We can respond to our emotions is indicative of good emotional health.
The most dangerous man in the world is a weak man, the man who is not a threat. And those are actually the biggest threat because they're the ones doing a lot of violence.
This mocking statement begs.
So it's about Noah Samson. So do you want me to go? I will maybe I might will
To be
clean
fair,
this.
to be honest, I kind of prefer if you would summarize it because these clips are kind of long.
All all
And it's a
right.
lot to digest. So if like you got like the basic main ideas or key parts of the video that are relevant, I would prefer if you got to that, even
All
if it's
right.
just you explaining it.
So I will generally gonna go to this video and talk about, what is it? Personally, it's about like this guy called Think Before I Sleep. He generally, what is it? Talk about the situation, trying to like respond to this. What is it? This female create a video about the fat acceptance, and generally he trying to put some good constructive criticism for the video, and this type of woman got like a message to her fans. Like it's generally like some misunderstood people that trying to like say, oh, this guy is generally hating you, but it's not. Like the dude trying to like give him advice. What she do? She generally flagged the video, but not even watching his criticism. And then the next minute, what is it? YouTube just constantly like take down his video. And generally, when it came down the whole internet, the internet went like in the full breaks because generally, like she just generally got this person video being copyright strike, but not at least trying to like watch his viewpoints and try to understand, you know, about the fat acceptance. But I think Jim Pachi, you do know about more about the fat, and and aware of it. Even though I understand people can be like in a bad place, like being in fat, but some of them, I would say not most, but you know the type of fat acceptance, right?
Yeah. Well, if
Yeah.
you're asking me my opinion on it, I'll be very clear. I
All
think
right.
that people need to. It's okay if somebody is out of shape, is fat,
Yeah.
because we can have bad things happen in our lives where it could be an emotional thing. There are a lot of reasons why it could happen, but for me, it's when people try to glorify it like it's a good thing. Like I'm supposed to praise somebody and think it's beautiful or whatever. When in reality, you know, these people aren't healthy, and if people cared about them, they would tell them no.
Yeah.
This isn't good. It not only does it not look good, but it's also not good for your heart and for your organs
Yeah.
and for
For
your joints. So I'm not saying that we need to be aggressive and to the point where we're like humiliating these people and bashing them. But we should also not glorify and pretend that something like Lizzo is a good thing, because it's bad. It's actually a very bad thing. And the problem is that most people can't accept accountability for their actions, for their lifestyle or whatever. So these people, they're choosing to justify their poor lifestyle, and
yeah.
like they're in a place where if you say anything contrary to their like little bubble, it hurts them emotionally, it hurts their feelings, it hurts their ego, their pride or whatever. But
Yeah.
we have to be
That's
honest.
true.
So I'm not saying like we got to be like fat hunters out here and like fucking go around like kicking people's door down and shit. Like,
Nah, I
but
never
but
been a
but
fat hunter, bro.
but what I'm saying is that we have to like be honest with people so that they can get the help that they need. And
Mhm.
by enabling this stuff, not only are we're not helping them, we're telling society and telling other people that that it's okay to be unhealthy. It's okay to be this way. And I just don't think that's a good route to take.
Yeah, that's true. But by the way, I'm gonna like play his video, but I would say he's got some, not very good takes. But he's trying to respond to like think before you see, because think before you see, trying to like give him a good like honest opinions, but he doesn't want to like react to it, but he'd rather just go like to destructive criticism, and that's what he does. So I'm gonna play his video to tell you what he's saying.
That's me as a boy. It's my new little voiceover avatar thing. Trying that out. Hope it's not terrible. Okay. On December 21st of last year, the Storytime animation YouTuber Illymation released a video called Perks of Being the Fat Kid. 2 months later, the anti-woke YouTube channel Think Before You Sleep, hereafter referred to as Sean, hi Sean, responded to Illy's video in a video titled Fat Acceptance Cartoon. Right after Sean posted this response, the comment section on Illy's video went through some changes. It was flooded with hate comments, threats, insults, inflammatory accusations. Also a lot of anti-Semitism, so that's kind of weird. When one of her followers reached out on Tumblr to ask if she'd seen the video, Illy replied, and after expressing frustration about the harassment she was receiving, she ended the post by asking her followers to report the video. In response to this one Tumblr post, Sean made a whole new video, Woke YouTuber is Trying to Deplatform Me, in which he accused Illy of leading a campaign of targeted harassment. Targeted harassment campaign.
I would say it's generally like what is it? Like her fans respond to her, but she don't even watch the video. She contact YouTube because of the comments where what is it the people calling her fat, and she's not even watching the full on criticism of the video. And generally it's kind of like misunderstood.
Reborn, you know what they always say generally all the time.
All right.
It's like it'll be the same. It'll be equivalent if I kept saying like truthfully
All right.
constantly. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like it's not always like needed like all the time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. So Revenant. So what do you think of this type of situation? What Noah Sam's to say?
um well well I'm not entirely sure like what the issue is. There's more to the video, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe play a little bit more so that we all get like a better understanding of like what's going on.
Mass flagging.
Mass flagging campaign against me. Mass flagging campaign. Mass flag his channel. Mass flagging. Mass flag. Mass flagging
Against him and his smaller channel
deplatform a smaller creator, harass a much smaller creator,
in order to deplatform him
deplatform me, to try and get me deplatformed
and take away his source of income.
take away my source of income.
The only evidence he has provided for any of these accusations is that one Tumblr post. This new video from Sean brought Illy even more
Targeted harassment.
which culminated in her receiving death threats, rape threats, and being doxxed. For her safety, she was forced to leave her home state, breaking the lease on her apartment, which cost her over $10,000 in legal fees. Sean, meanwhile, made out with a slightly better deal: 3 videos, 2.3 million views, 40,000 new subscribers, and a big stack of Google AdSense money. There's so much that I want to talk about from this situation. I want to talk about how Sean spends a good amount of his video insulting Illy's appearance under the guise of giving her tips on how to be more attractive.
She could easily be considered attractive by most people if she just stopped wearing those grandma glasses, picked better clothes, learned how to style her hair instead of always leaving it flat to her head with maximum forehead showing, and watched some makeup tutorials.
I want to talk about how he spent what must have been hours digging around her social media accounts to find photos of her eating junk food and of her body at a time when she weighed less in order to accuse her.
Well, hold on a second. He made these videos getting in her ass about her appearance. This was after she tried to get his channel taken down, right?
Yeah.
These videos.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to be clear there.
Yeah. That's true. Like, think before you sleep, talking about appearance.
But he did that after she already had tried to get his channel taken down by telling her fan base to take it down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Flag it basically. Okay.
Yeah, flag it.
Just want to make sure I understand. All right. You can continue now.
And now I have to do some investigating to find out what Alyssa's eating habits are. After scrolling down through her community tab, the only thing I was able to see her eating was ice cream. Strike one.
I want to talk about how he had to lie for a lot of these insults, like how the very next post on her community tab after the milkshake thing showed her holding a bag of wheat bread, or how the photo he used to insult her fashion sense by saying she dresses like a homeless person.
Holy shit, that is bad. This girl has millions of followers, yet if you saw her out in public, you'd be afraid that she's about to pester you for spare change.
Was taken while she was hiking, and Sean knew that, but cropped out the identifying information so that his audience wouldn't. The less perceptive ones anyway, given that she's, sitting on a log in dirt. I want to talk about all that, but I have to shelve those points for now because there's a more pressing issue at hand, which is that Sean's videos caused a doxing. On the internet, things like doxing and harassment are often treated as natural law. Mean comments are inevitable. Even if you ask people not to, they'll still leave them. If people are going to take things too far, like doxing, then there's not much you can really do to stop it. This seems to be Sean's perspective on the matter.
So you're basically saying like people that generally comments are generally like trying to dox. I disagree from that.
Well, okay.
Look.
So is
ahead, Revan.
this Sean guy, is he telling his subscribers to dox this woman? Or we don't know yet for sure. Or is this I forgot the guy's name, whatever his channel's name is, but Sean.
I would
Double Entendre, is that his name?
Noah Samson.
Oh, okay. All right. So so did he dox her, or we don't know?
No, well, watch
okay, so all we know is that she was doxxed, but we don't know by who exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I would say that I don't know how many subscribers this person has. So for all we know, it's possible that one of the subscribers could have done it.
Yeah,
because I would find it would seem a little like unnecessary if he's already making videos on her and then goes out of his way to dox her.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they already had dealt with a court case.
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
So,
but I think when it comes down to Sean, he responded videos to Noah, and he talked about how Noah misguided it because he said in his own opinion like he never doxed her, and it's just like Jamie. We came down to her like her fan base. her fan base started to like make things up to her. Say like I would say it's just criticism, but generally her fan base trying to like tell what is it? I think I think this girl named Cole whatever. But they told this girl saying that Sean trying to like insult your what is it? Her parents, and then generally she take a look at think before sleep videos, but she didn't even watch the video. She didn't even pay attention or watch it at least.
Uh-huh.
She kind of
Okay, I
like
get it.
in her opinion get offended, and now she wanna like contact YouTube about it to like maybe to report it. By the way, because due
Okay,
to
so she's trying to report his channel, like, okay,
Yeah, she's
so
trying to
it's
get
like,
it taken down.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
So to me, in my opinion, he's wrong for, in a way they're both wrong. She's wrong for trying to get his channel taken down
yep,
and ruin his source of income just because he said things she don't like, especially considering that it seems
hmm
like, from what I understand, the first video he made wasn't necessarily a straight on attack on her. But he became wrong when he started going a little too far with how he was like getting at her, which was a reaction to him being pissed that his channel almost got destroyed by this woman. So
yeah,
to me, they both kind of fucked up. It was a
yep,
bad escalation, but she kind of she kind of turned it into the Wild West when she tried to get his channel taken down. And if she didn't see
yeah,
the video herself, she should have watched it,
yeah,
analyzed it
exactly.
uh before
Taking action.
galvanizing her
Yeah,
troops to mass flag him.
yeah, because
So
I agree.
in my opinion, it's somewhat. It's like, yeah, I get that she was offended, and I get that like he went in a later, like what the later videos are him just trying to hurt her feelings clearly, but I think that she kind of opened up the door to that can of worms when she said, "Hey, I'm gonna try to get your channel taken down." She was better off just making a response video and leaving it at that.
And leave it
yeah,
at
That's
that.
how I
Yeah.
look at it.
yeah. So even though it's like an hour video, but I'm gonna like play about like maybe around 10 or 15 minutes. Then I'm gonna go to like Sean's story. So
I think we
That's
got the
what.
gist. I think we got the gist of it. I think like because we basically get the idea of what happened. I mean,
yeah,
Yeah.
unless something significant happens later on, but
yeah. So I understand. I understand where you
yeah,
got me
because
from.
it's gonna be another 15 minutes, listening to this clip. I think we get like the gist of it, and the
Yeah,
guy
this
who's being,
just
and I will say the guy who's stepping in the middle, who's trying to white knight, he's a fucking cuck.
yeah.
Yeah, because
That's one thing.
he's
No
obviously
time.
making it very clear like whose side he's taking.
And also, he's just
When
milking.
when
He's also being a hypocrite because he's milking the drama for his own channel.
yeah, yeah.
Because
So
then
yeah,
when
that's what
let
he
me
seems like, a drama channel, and he's taking the woman's side because it's more like it is easier, it's a safer stance to take. And
yeah
when like what Jim Pachi was saying, like they were both pretty much in the wrong, even though yes, she did kind of initiate it in the beginning,
yeah
and could have been handled better. Like there was no need to go to court, try to take down channels, trying to like make insult videos afterwards, and doxing anyone or flagging any things like that, trying to
true,
contact
true.
YouTube. There was better ways of handling it from the start, from
Yeah, that's true.
from either side.
Exactly.
That's basically like my like whole stance
Yeah,
on it.
yeah. Because even though I would
Same.
say that even though Noah got into a ton of backlash for like what is it? Maybe defending this woman and also lying about it too. Like he trying to blame like Sean did doxer, but which ain't like he was
Well, that's what
making.
those channels usually do. Like when they tend to side with one particular person over the other, they will purposely leave certain things out and leave a lot of things out of
Mm-hmm.
context because it benefits their stance on the matter, but also helps the person that they are defending. So they go in with, they're not trying to be neutral to the situation. They are taking someone's side and trying to ensure that their viewers takes that person's side as well.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
they're also, so simultaneously, not only are they milking the thing for clout, they're also virtue signaling more or less.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. That's true. So I'm gonna like play it And
This
then
comment brigading behavior appears to just be a fact of nature that creators can't control. So really, it's on YouTube to make an interface change that addresses this problem.
The only real exemption from this excuse seems to be when a creator directly asks their audience to harass or dox someone. If that doesn't happen though, then sorry, it's the internet. Now, while that may be the case in some situations, this is not one of them. Sean didn't ask anyone to dox or harass Illy. What he did do, though, is misrepresent and deceptively edit her video in order to conjure ideas which directly motivated the people who did. And when I say directly, I mean directly. We doxed Illy because she tried to get another popular content creator, Think Before You Sleep, taken down by YouTube, all because he made a video rightfully criticizing her. She is also promoting fat culture and how being fit and working out your body is useless and fatphobic. She also promotes that's an anti-trans slur, and woke culture. That was posted on the website that hosted Illy's.
This guy's a bitch. Oh my god, what a fucking bitch. Oh my god. I'm sorry. This guy's a fucking dickhead. How you gonna say that? Oh, it's a transfer, a fat phobic, whatever. Like, this guy's a fucking clown.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
Different website, and the very first post of the original doxing thread shared these same motivations. We need to dox her because she promotes fat culture, she believes in woke bullshit, and when a based YouTuber like Think Before You Sleep called her out, she threw a fit and asked her fans to mass flag his channel to get it deleted. The people harassing her in the comments are motivated by these same ideas. Illy is woke, Illy wants to deplatform Sean, and Illy promotes obesity. These accusations are being repeated across the internet in videos.
Generally, cause what is it?
So there's consequences for her actions.
Yes,
basically.
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. I know what Samsung is furious about it because it was trending like a vast majority of people.
I don't even, in this case, I don't even care about the woke shit. She tried to get this guy's channel taken down and they did that. Was it right? No, but that's not him creating a narrative to try to get them to do that. He didn't tell anyone to do it. Like, the amount of cognitive dissonance you need to have to say what this guy is saying that what he just said is insane. Like, what a fucking idiot, man. I can't look, man. I don't know how. That's why I don't like. That's why I don't pay attention to a lot of these other YouTubers, because I feel like I lose brain cells listening to them.
Same.
And
yeah.
I'd rather spend my energy and time doing things I actually want to do, and only calling out shit when it's relevant, like when a game series or a show I like is getting ruined or something like that. Because listening to these people and their drama, it makes me fucking sad for humanity and fear for the future if this is the kind of retards that have millions of followers.
Exactly. That's true. And you're right about that one, Jimpachi.
It brings back my point about Melina. We need more Melinas and less fucking
Thank you. Yeah, exactly.
People.
Exactly. We need independent people, not corrupt people.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. That's the thing.
Melina, what do you think?
What do you think about?
I'm sorry. I'm all up in mercenaries. Wait, could someone? I listen, but I was trying to do two things, multitask. Yeah.
What mercenaries were you playing?
6.
Okay.
That's a good one. I like that one. Yeah.
I like it too.
I have a 80 combo streak, so I had kind of like lost touch in the in the talk. My bad. All I heard was
we're supposed to play it too. We gotta still play that game.
yes, we still have to play it. I'm just dusting myself up right now. But I'm sorry. I heard about this woman. She doxed. So who? Can someone elaborate for me, please?
Oh man,
Jamie,
we gotta go way back.
Well, at least like a really quick summarization. You don't have to play the video.
I'll try to summarize it. All right. So this YouTuber is basically summarizing what a beef between two other YouTubers, a male and a female. I believe the YouTuber is called Noah something or whatever the fuck, and the male YouTuber is called who's going back and forth is
Think Before You Speak, right? Or something?
Think Before You Speak, and who was the woman again?
I would say, what is it? Let me check on the comments. Alessia. No. What is it? I think it's forgot it.
Alicia?
It doesn't matter. The YouTuber
whatever.
is
It's a woman. So
collective.
So
Oh,
he made a video responding to some video that she had. He was offended by it, and then she took the matter to court. She basically lost, and he gained subscribers and whatnot from it. And then he made a video making fun of how she how she looks and whatnot. And afterwards, and she was bothered by it. Allegedly, she was doxxed. Don't know who. Apparently, did not. The Think Before You Speak guy did not go out of his way to do so, or even like have any of his subscribers do any of that. So
yeah,
it's possible it was either fake, or it's possible that someone
It was
who
a
subscribed
random
to him
fan.
willingly, yeah, random fan willingly just went and decided to dox her. And then she tried to contact YouTube to get to flag his channel and to get his channel taken down. After that,
Yeah.
when the whole matter could have been resolved better, and the person who is chronicalizing like everything that went on, this
He's
Noah guy,
incredibly biased.
yeah.
he's biased towards the female, and he's definitely leaving a lot of things out of context and
Now the
painting
question is,
a narrative about this guy.
Yeah, so
now
her
the
name
question
is
is
like
if Melina hit her dad,
Elimination.
or she might have toned out again too.
Her name is
Seems to follow.
yeah. Her name is Elimination. That's the woman
Okay,
that
Edie Mason. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
that's the woman that Jimmy Flag, think before you sleep.
Yeah.
And that's
So hopefully
Okay.
that broke things down for you.
It did, and all I heard was just three idiots, just three sensitive idiots that just turned out to a whole hot ass mess over really something so petty. It's not even worthwhile. Like I'm so sick of people like, oh my god, you say one bad thing about me, I'm gonna take you to court,
it.
and you
Right.
rightfully lose. And they're gonna laugh in your face doing so and discard you because why are you wasting my time? Why are you wasting like your time and everybody else's time to dispute a he said she said like high school bullshit? Excuse my friends, this
Mm-hmm.
is just like petty high school bullshit. I wouldn't think that these are adults. I would think that these are just, and I don't know how
So,
old they
so
are,
you don't like
but
this content? This isn't the content you like, Melina?
wait, what content?
You don't want to watch bullshit high school drama? That's not the content you like?
No, I don't because I'm not to sound like a certain way, but it's like I'm beyond that. So why stoop down to like listen to banter back and forth, and then
Mm-hmm.
how, because of how sensitive and emotional people are these days and how easily butt hurt, they just blow it out of proportion, like taking you to court, doxing. Like all three are wrong in this situation. The one that's discussing about this little petty drama, the two that is involved in the petty drama, um like
Yeah,
it's just like one major thing led to another to where it's just like, and then as
They
far
should
as
grow the
the
hell up.
like seriously, just like seriously grow the hell up, grow some balls, grow some ovaries. Like
her,
it's not that serious. And then for the guy, the YouTuber that's a part of the drama, um
yeah,
now I that's what makes it a bit difficult when it comes to your audience, because you don't know who's following you and where they're at in their mind, to where in
Could be
certain
some
situations
lunatics.
like this, huh? What was that?
They could be lunatics. They could
Yeah,
be
they
lunatics sometimes.
yeah, for all you know, and they're following you. And then some people take it too far. Like they put celebrities and YouTubers. Someone said earlier, putting YouTubers on the pedestal that they're seen just as great as celebrities. And I will never.
I
I will
can't
tell
stand that.
anyone, please don't
That was me.
put. That was you. Okay. Like Jim Pachi said, like I would never promote or tell anybody, please do not put celebrities, whoever, that you can be a fan of someone and not put them on such a high pedestal to where you are basically like it's a cult and you're, or like some
Mm-hmm.
worshiper to them, and to where you'll just give a pass to anything. Like they could unalive somebody and you will give them a pass just solely for the fact that you like them. But then if it's someone that they don't like and they unalive someone, like they both do the same thing. Oh, you'll crucify because they're an enemy to the person that you like. And it's just that is insanity. And so at times you can't control your audience. Like you can't it does get weird. It's really disturbed. And these are normal people that you see every day walk amongst you in society and whatnot, like they're not in a loony bin. So you don't know who's following you, but I just say that as the creator, you will have some responsibility in making sure that how you represent yourself, what you talk about, what you push, it does need to be positive because like with someone that is likely unhinged following you, they will take it to the absolute extreme. And then you have a case of whoever this subscriber is went out of their way to find this woman where she lives, where she works at, if she works a 9 to 5 in the daytime, whatever, her family, and put her life at risk. And that's not funny. I'm not saying that the guy is responsible for his audience. I'm just saying that because you can't control who follows you. You know, it's just that you need to present yourself a certain way because I've heard like rappers and I hate to bring her up again because I did remember her doing like a TikTok or Instagram live or something like that where Cardi B was like she's like, I'm not like, don't see me as like, don't follow me, I'm not someone to look up to, basically. And she's not. And with the way she promotes this music, and she doesn't care about other daughters that may listen to her music, but she cares about hers, all the more reason as to why you don't need to follow these people like to the ends of the earth, because they don't care about you. They don't. You got them to where they're at, so they would really in a way be nothing without you. But that's why you have to have boundaries with the people that you like, that you're a fan of. It's okay, but you need to have like a healthy, in a way, like relationship with them, because you have situations like this, and then for the guy to be petty and come back and take jabs at her weight, it's like that's not necessary. And then on top of it, you're a grown ass man, you're a man, and then I wouldn't think you're a man, I would think you're just as like, you're feminine, because why pick at her weight? Like, regardless if y'all disagree with each other, but taking jabs at physical appearances and like features and stuff like that, it's tiresome as old. And that's how I know.
He won the court case originally too. So it's like after he wins, now he's like, all right, now I'll make a video where I talk shit about how
at first it started out with him criticizing that she was glorifying, obesity, which he called out her doing that. But it was after she attacked him directly and almost got his channel taken down. That's when he started being vicious toward her. So it is wrong still. I'm just saying that, when we talk about getting at someone's weight or whatever, if somebody's out there promoting like that lifestyle, it's not wrong or incorrect to have counter videos saying why that's not true and you shouldn't listen to them. So I think there's also a layer of like, it can be kind of mean, but also at the same time,
that's true.
But at the same time, it's like we can't let people get away with saying shit like that, like which is gonna lead other people to having unhealthy lifestyles.
Yeah, I'm saying in the context of like, you won the case. What more is there
like
to be
he already
said? Just
won.
walk off in the sunset. Like you didn't have to go back at her more. But his first response to like her video, that's perfectly fine, because that's not something that should be promoted, because it is very unhealthy. Just like being like super duper skinny to where you're fragile and you can't, your bones are gonna literally like anorexic to where your bones are literally gonna get out on you. It's unhealthy if you're too skinny. It's healthy if you're like obese. But just like after the case that you won, like you didn't need to put more salt on the wound, because it makes you look weak and petty.
True,
But it's also like just straight vicious in general. It's a vicious thing to do.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Absolutely true.
It would be different after the case and she made a video about him and then he's like, all right, now I'm responding, now I'm be vicious. But if like you won and now you're going like now you're making more videos about the person and it's like really like a personal attack, then it's like, oh come on. So then it becomes a little unnecessary and it's like could have just like you said, like just walk off to the sunset, you won, leave it at that.
Yeah, because it says a lot about you. And
yeah, that's true.
I get that. It's just in the end of the day, man, I think that people gotta have tougher skin in general, and like it's what you said about the fans is true. Like people need to understand that these celebrities, these people aren't to be worshipped, especially people like Cardi B.
Yep.
and others like that.
And
Like
I
we have to
spy.
like or Ice Spice. We have to look
Yeah.
at it like,
And the
are you like
Dates
them?
one, the new one, but this one is constantly like I would say not a great one at all. It's she's one of the worst one all time. I would say Sexy Red.
Oh yeah,
Oh
terrible.
God.
But the point
She's
is,
one of
look,
the worst one.
if you're gonna like at the same
I'm
time, it's like we can't look
I
at we can't idolize people that are promoting ignorance. That's all I'm saying. I mean, everyone
exactly.
can do what they want, but you shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Especially the likes of Cardi B and shit, because she don't care about your kids, but she cares about her own. So you got to think about her
Yeah.
own family and
And
shit
that's
like
the
that.
reality of it. Right. You need to look out for yourself. And it just goes to show that you really have to watch what you say, what you promote, like because you just don't know who's following you. And you may think that, oh, you could say something like you may think that it's something like small and innocent, but then to the person that may be watching you, think that this is like serious, like it's life or death, and they'll actually take it that far. You may not, and you can't expect your audience to. But if like you still have some sort of control, because beyond that, then nobody's going to criticize or look at you because you know it won't come back on you as in like, oh well, because you promote like your fans, like you push certain things to where like with and I hate to bring her up again too, but she's a good prime example. Nicki Minaj, it's like I hate the whole like because with her thing, she doesn't directly say it. She just throws stones and hide her hands and then let her fans do the rest. But she's not getting a hold on them. So if anyone says anything bad about her, her toxic fan base is gonna get a hold of you. There is
Yeah.
no ifs ands buts about it.
Real girl
You know,
for real.
and it's scary because it's like they have it to where they not only want you like stupid to follow stupid, the blind to like the blind
Leading
to
the
follow
blind,
the blinded, like
the blind
yes,
leading the
leading the
blind.
blind. Yes, thank you. But it's
Right.
also where it's like you can't say anything about anyone because the off chance of you getting doxxed, and that is a scary situation. That's not nothing to play with at all. And she honestly could sue back because of that, but then well it's going to be difficult too because it's not like he has anything to do with his this who this fan
Well,
is,
in the end
but
of the day,
you
we
know.
have to teach people to be independent. That's why I was saying before, all this shit
Yeah.
is to condition
Independent.
people to be sheep because you
Mhm.
can't really control what people do. They could be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I like Jen Pachi. I'm gonna go after Destiny. I'm gonna go after Hassan or whatever
Nah.
because I said they're dickheads or
I
whatever."
that, you know.
But like, but people are like that. They think like that, and they'll
Yeah.
and unfortunately, you have no control over them. So I think the answer isn't that the creators need to
Yeah.
change what they're doing for the most part. I think
Yeah.
that
True.
people need
That's
to have
very
the
true.
common sense to understand that you know that have your own opinion, have your own accountability,
Yeah.
because
True.
that's when we lead to stupid shit. Where like that's when people that's like kind of similar to when people are blaming video games for violence, for example, or
Right.
or whatever. It's like people are
Yeah.
responsible for themselves. So even as much as I told you I'm against that type of music in general, still people don't have to be gangbangers. They don't have to do whatever. If they're following that lifestyle, that's because they chose to do it. So I still think that. I'm just saying that I agree with you that we do have influence. We have to control who we influence, but people also need to have accountability for their actions.
Mhm.
Oh, they
True.
do. They do.
That's the
I'm not.
true.
I'm not saying that. Oh, anybody has to change. I'm just saying just be cautious because you don't know who's watching. Like you can still do whatever you want to do. It's just be careful because
Yeah.
every action follows a consequence.
No,
And
actually,
and that's
well,
the thing.
actually, some people need to change. You know who needs to change?
Yeah. 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 Who
You know who needs to change, Melina?
who needs
You.
to change?
If we play Resident Evil Mercenaries, you're gonna have to change if you pick Chris. You're gonna have to switch it up.
If I pick Chris,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to change it up. Just letting you know.
Okay.
why? No, that would mean you would have to.
Why would I have to?
Because if I pick Chris, then you have to pick somebody
Oh,
else, right?
I said no. I said if you pick Chris, you would have to change it up. You got to pick someone else.
Oh well, I'm doing Jake. I'm playing as Jake.
Uh,
So yeah, you can
that's
have Chris.
But no, but I kind of
always
like Jake too. Now we got a problem here. You know what I'm saying?
God dang it! No, you're gonna play as
yeah.
Leon.
Yeah.
Oh
We all
hell
do
no! Get
great
out of here. You
things.
know what? You just
We
spit blasphemy
discuss
right now.
about
I don't want to hear that.
What? Asia's
games,
cool
movies,
too.
TV shows. a lot more.
Look, whatever, Malene, you win for now. You win.
All right.
I'll let you have it for now.
Yeah.
All right. You can
Okay.
be Jake.
Thanks.
You can be Jake. But
And you
yeah,
can be
I don't know.
Leon.
What?
That's what I said.
Nah, not Leon, not Leon. Sorry. Anyway, we'll deal with that later, Miss Molina.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Okay. We'll rock, paper, scissors for it.
Rock, paper, scissors.
It might go in my favor. I ain't gonna lie to you. Anyway, let's move on.
All right. I'll kind of zoom in it for like maybe 15 minutes, and then I might maybe wrap it up. But yeah, so let's resume on.
Threads sprinkled between a sea
Wait,
of
you said 15 more minutes?
depiction.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we got the gist of it, right? Like that was basically like the premise of the story, no?
Oh, all right. So you don't want me to like carry on more on that.
I mean, is there like any like like really key important information?
So Jeremy, I will say when it came down to her own fan base, because this is her own fan base, like giving her and showing her the details, saying like making memes about her, saying that um what is it? She is Jewish and pro for acceptance, and they're all saying I can't take criticism. It's just generally right now her own fan base trying to like comment to her and also her Discord, trying to make memes saying that she can't take criticism and all that type of stuff, and it just generally like affect her and all. But she gotta like, even though we all get criticism and also we all got like ignorant people around our channels, through our comment section, but we all gotta like get through it, but she can't.
Yeah, we all have dickheads in there.
Yeah, but she can't even get hold of it.
Of Illy committing suicide. These ideas are the reason they hate her, and all of them, every single one, was fabricated by Sean. How he did this is the topic of.
So basically, Noah, some to try and blame the whole thing son, like think before you sleep. So generally, if I would say for point, if people want to like make response video, that's fine. And if you got like other fan of yours, or maybe the other side of the people fan of theirs, they're okay to like say like, some stupid stuff. But generally, no one to blame. Think before you sleep. Like he's the main reason that make her life being doxxed, and it's not just that. It could be somebody that Jemmy wants to do it extreme, like Nina Chan saying, and it's like
Of today's video, so let's check it out. Alright, so the first one of these narratives that I want to look at today is the idea that Illy promotes obesity. One of the main concluding points of Sean's video is that Illy's advice is going to kill people by causing them to eat themselves into an early grave.
You know what's great about this advice? Because you conflated being overweight with extreme obesity, so you could say that both are healthy, what's going to happen is that people who watch this video that are 300 pounds are going to say, see, Alyssa is fine with being overweight. I don't have to change either. And then they'll eat themselves into an early grave.
Note that it's not just it might happen. He said that it's going to happen. So it's sort of a direct accusation there, just so we're clear about that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's a pretty serious accusation, right? So how does he justify it? Well, right before
This
it,
guy's a bitch.
called Illy's
exactly.
This guy's a bitch ass motherfucker.
Stop being fat.
It's promoting
It'll
obesity.
clog your arteries. Get all these blood clots
I
and
ain't gonna lie to
die.
you, Reborn. I can't listen to this guy anymore.
All right.
His soy cockatry is giving me is gonna give me
Too much soy for one day. We had Destiny, then we got this guy. We had the fresh and fit guys too. That's a triple whammy.
I can't, bro. I can't.
Moral of the story: don't be fat. Take care of yourself. Do what you can to stay in shape, or at least be
Not be
healthy
fat.
and
Just
yeah,
don't be
not be yeah,
fat.
yeah,
It's not
yeah.
good. It's not
Yeah,
good. It's not a
you
good
shouldn't be
thing.
outside, barely able to get through a door, wobbling like a penguin, and fucking get out a mountain for a neck and shit. It's
No
like,
matter
come on,
look,
you should be
no
able
matter
to
what anyone
bend down,
says,
touch your toes, or whatever. Do what you gotta do. It's you.
no,
It
no
shouldn't
matter
be
what
this
anyone
hard.
says, no matter
Yep.
what anyone says, it's not good. Being
Exactly.
obese is not a good thing. Don't be
Yes.
obese. I can't believe you have to tell
Especially
people.
the long term when you get older, your body won't be able to fight off as many like issues as it was when you're younger.
But like just seriously, like, and it's really simply, it's not healthy. It's not good. It is not
Yeah,
healthy. No
not
matter how much people try to convince you, it's not healthy.
that's true,
Anyway,
bro.
but you,
Anyway,
I don't know how much more you got left, Reborn.
uh,
I might have to go soon, so I don't know.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. But by the way, I will say this because since you say you don't watch any of his, this type of cookery and all that, it's fine. But I
well, I
want
think
to,
that we got the gist of it. We got the
yeah,
gist of
we,
it. I
we
think.
got we got just fit, and also Mini Chan got her
Yeah.
points. You got your points, Revenant. Maybe
Hmm.
with some few little things there, but yeah, it's just like what it is. Like when it came to the first one, I told Reverend how what is it, Jinpachi? How this Jemmy, this 90-year-old kid trying to like have a good disagree with maybe Fresh and Fit. They all like Jemmy trying to like team up against this guy, right, Revenant?
Hmm. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah,
They
Okay.
try to shut him down. Like, oh, you're young, whatever this, that, or whatever. I'm like, okay, but they
Look,
don't want to address what he's saying.
if you live if you live a certain way, you're gonna attract a certain kind of person. If you live a shallow lifestyle, you're gonna end up with being around shallow people. If
yeah,
you have
that's
more
true.
depth and you choose to interact with people over you choose to interact with them over deeper things or for different reasons, you're gonna attract different people around you.
Yeah, so
So
that's
basically, if
bro.
You want OnlyFans thoughts and shit like that, then fine. That's what you want. That's what you want. But if you want to have any kind of depth with anybody, you're gonna need to like think outside of that. Moral of the
Yep,
story.
yep, outside, and also waking up to these type of clowns. They've always been caught with a lot of, scummy shit. Like Mina Chan saying, they do a lot of the yacht and partying and all that type of stuff. And it
Well,
shows you,
look, if you make everything about money, if you
yeah,
make everything about money and status or whatever, you're gonna attract women that only care about your money and your status. Should you try to better yourself? Yeah, you should try to better yourself. Of course you should. But if that's all you care about, that's what you're gonna achieve. You can't go after women like that, instant thoughts, and then expect that you're gonna have this deep, complex relationship. You know what you're getting into. So
yeah,
it
exactly.
is what it is. I even get what they're trying to do on their channel, and it's good that they're telling men to like better themselves, but at the same time, like if like you're gonna end up with what if you're gonna get what energy you put out. And if you're putting out that you want an OnlyFans thought, that's the kind of woman you're gonna get. And you're gonna be very sadly mistaken if you try to make that into your housewife.
Yeah,
It's as simple as that.
You make
that's true.
a
Jump
hoe, a hoe is a hoe. Those women on that show are hoes. No excuses, no defending them. They're hoes. That's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get hoes that
Yeah,
care about money and power if that's what you go after.
yeah, that's
And
You
if
them.
you
can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
and if you want that, then you want that. But don't. I'm just saying, if that's what people really, if that's what those some men really want, I respect that. But that's what you want. Then, but don't
Yeah,
like that's not the only way. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. I don't want to be redundant.
yeah, yeah. Cause you do good point. So like is what it is. But I want to thank, you Rev, you Jim Patchett, and you Mina Chan, and also Rolls Royce. And also I want to thank everybody that stopped by, like the Ravencast, Solo, the Meet Fairly, and maybe others that do watch it. Thanks for like stopping by and having a discuss about it. Even
Oh yeah,
though,
no
yeah,
problem.
it's generally
You're
my topic.
welcome.
Yeah, my topic's generally different. Even though I cover like video games and also maybe TV series and movies and more, and maybe other else. But I have to think about, the next year if I want to create maybe my other channel, like
Which
I'll
focuses on that stuff more, like other stuff.
yeah, like other stuff. But I think I
Mm.
might speak to you, Jim Patch and Rev.
But
But
you know, I'm always here to help, man. Whatever it is, you know, I got you. I got you. You know,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
reach
yeah,
out.
yeah,
I'm always here to help, man.
yeah, yeah. But I need
Likewise.
yeah, but I need to speak to Rev about it. But generally, for my next podcast, it's going to be about games. And yeah, and when it came on Ubisoft, thanks for Ubisoft for telling, the message. Yeah, we hate straight men. We want them gone.
Well, they telling that I'm glad they revealed their intentions, right? They
Yeah,
revealed what they're thinking.
congratulations. So I want to say a message to Ubisoft. Hey Ubisoft. I hope your ESG do well in future, but just to let you know, next year you're not gonna like revive yourself because y'all's gonna be shut down. So I
Ubisoft,
don't
you
want
could kiss my ass. Haha.
exactly. So I don't want y'all to make no excuse. Just came and This came out and stated the statement. Yeah, we shut down video games. It's due to ESG investment and more. Don't make no lies. I know y'all can't see confirm it. So there. Don't don't backpedal and don't throw no any excuse. Just make what you say.
I think they're too stupid to backpedal now.
Yeah,
No, they're doubling down because of their hubris,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
and their ego.
yeah,
But
Demetrius. I know, yeah, Demetrius. I know you're still here, but I want to tell you this, Demetrius, fairly. I want to say this to Demetrius right now. It's confirmed, Demetrius. Ubisoft ban, straight men around their Thai studios. It's
so
confirmed.
now they're gatekeeping them out of it
Yeah, and
directly, directly telling
they
them.
constantly try to gatekeep, us straight men. Like no matter what, it's not just white, it's all diverse men out. So they gatekeep a lot of us, bro. So yeah, damn, I'm glad they confirmed that shit, bro. I'm so glad.
Well, now you know you never have to buy their products again.
Yeah, I'm way keen onto the damn AC remake, and let me say this: that Shadow's Creed, I'm not gonna like say Assassin's Creed. No, that Shadow Creed is gonna be the main reason. And even though we all know, and also been to other was it? I've been to other people live stream, they all know. So well done, Ubisoft. And remember, Ubisoft, you remember how y'all saying, oh, it's good, like us consumers not to buy product. Well, we're gonna listen to you. And please for next year, once if you've been shut down, don't don't try and make no excuse or no backpedal. Just state what you state.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just only for ESG and
Stand 10 tones down on that.
yes, stand 10 stone on that. Like Jim Point say. And
So,
Demetrius just drop a response. Don't need to buy their games then.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, on that note, I don't know how much more you got. I'm probably gonna leave soon, so
Yeah, yeah. So
I'll
by the
close you to
way,
close
I'm
things out.
gonna like wrap it up. But I wanna tell Rev, Later and Jim Pachi, thanks for like joining by. It's so
Yeah,
great
man.
to like see
Always,
you.
bro.
I'm glad you talk about the
Mm-hmm.
whole situation. Even though it kinda be like, whack from this type of content, I will maybe not I will maybe not do that content at all because I would say it's just like we're keen on the trend of these type of dudes, whatever. I don't even subscribe to them. I just only see their videos.
Who are you
It
talking
shows
about?
what,
A fresh and fit?
yeah, and also the discussion what we made about Destiny and also
Oh
these
yeah.
type of talks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Destiny is a cock, man.
yeah, yeah,
But yeah, man. But I would say, you know, thanks for having us on.
yep.
Thanks for having me on. I like talking to you, man. Please, for the love of God, slow down on the word generally, please.
Okay, I
But
was still down with that type of stuff. But
like
Yeah.
We all do it. We all have things we say all the fucking time.
Force a habit.
We try to speak
force a habit, but that shit is making my brain melt, bro.
It's like when you try to like speak fast, you kind of just lost your damn mind. I'm telling you, bro. You kind of just lost your damn mind of that type of shit.
Dude, I do the same shit. I do the same kind of thing
Yeah,
sometimes. It happens. I'm just saying, but please, for the love of God, I was getting an aneurysm, bro.
Damn.
He's asked. I want people to butt kiss his meaning. That Destiny dude. Yeah, true. True, Demetrius. True.
Listen, bro.
Yeah.
He's ass. Yeah, but yeah, bro.
Really is.
Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, man. Like, but overall, good content, man. I like talking to you. You have like a lot of good points as well, and appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, appreciate you having me on too, Reborn.
Yeah.
Me too.
As
I
always.
appreciate it very much.
Yeah. For my next content, it's gonna be about games for the podcast. So I'll let y'all know when my next, podcast will be.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Sound good.
Soon be birthday, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, happy birthday in advance.
Oh, happy birthday!
Yeah. By the way,
Actually, by now it
birthday.
might be. It's like 12 around your time or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Oh
So
yes, happy birthday!
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Jinpachi. Thanks, Mini-chan. It's my birthday. So
Another year older, another year better.
Yeah. For sure, bro. For sure. So, all
right, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. Got what I say. Yeah, it's my birthday, Demetrius. Thanks for knowing it. Yeah, it is my birthday, so I'm gonna put in my community post in the morning to state everyone. Right now it's about 2 a.m., like half 2 a.m. So I have to catch some rest.
Oh yeah.
So
All right, man. So catch you later. Get some rest, bro. Happy birthday. See ya.
Yeah, respect. All right. See you
Also, I
later.
just want to say I got my first S rank on Mercenary.
Oh,
So
nice.
proud of
There you
myself.
go.
Was it extra mercenaries or normal mercenaries?
Normal. I ain't ready for that yet.
Nah, that's not. S is good on. I was
still
gonna
good.
say S is harder on normal.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, because there's less enemies. So congratulations. That's badass.
Oh,
okay.
Thank you.
Nice.
All right, guys. I'll catch y'all later.
So
I'll catch you later.
Peace.